Welcome back to Tulane Dynasty. This is Season 2. Hopefully, this video does not start with a 5 on it for the length. We're going to try to be a little bit more succinct, but got a lot to talk about, including, if you watched the end of the last episode, Episode 1, I cut Ty Thompson, our starting quarterback. Of course, when you're encouraging transfers, which is what I said cut, it flips the order around, and it was 4 in the morning, and I just didn't notice what was happening. So Ty Thompson has transferred out of Tulane, which isn't that weird, honestly. But we will be forced to start a true freshman, and I believe that true freshman will be Donovan Dorsey. Only normal dev trait, but has a pretty good arm and pretty good speed for what you'd expect nowadays after the scrambler nerf, we'll say. So Donovan Dorsey will be our starting quarterback. Roy Homer is also an option. He's got impact dev trait, which is slightly better. Maybe he'd be slightly better long-term. I don't know. I'm going with Donovan Dorsey. He's the better guy right now, and I think that's kind of the most important thing. So we do have a change at quarterback, and we'll also talk about our schedule, because it's a really interesting one. We've tinkered with it a little bit, but it is kind of a bear of a schedule, including 3 straight preseason ranked matchups. They might not end up being ranked by the time we play them in the case of a Texas Tech or a Maryland. Even an LSU maybe in the SEC could be unranked if they start off a little bit slowly. But that's likely before any conference play, so they probably still will be ranked. Northwestern's where we're going to open things up. But you'll notice where these games are being played. On the road at LSU. But from week 8 to week 11, 4 straight road games. And when it's important to get these guys in on campus for visits, that could complicate things in a big way. However, we do have 3 straight home games to end the year, so those could end up being very impactful weeks. But if memory serves correctly, I think week 8 to week 11 or 12 are kind of the most important recruiting weeks that there are in terms of visits. So we'll see what happens with that. But that is going to be the schedule. We've added a number of different players onto the board, obviously. Now, the problem is that just about everyone I scouted seems to be a bust. We do have guys like Boogie Finger, though, who is a gem. We've talked about the athlete quarterback nerf, where these guys just aren't nearly as fast anymore. But we do have mid to high 80 speed on some of them. Boogie Finger, not quite as fast, and there are a million jokes to be made there. So, of course, that would be a fun get. But these are some good quarterbacks, and QB is going to be an issue for us. I don't know if we think that, our true freshman's going to be unbelievable and light the world on fire and be the guy. But Donovan Dorsey's going to have to show us what he can do. He's got a big-time arm. The accuracy's, pretty good already. He's only 5'11", though. It's like typical college QB, to be honest. He could be a legend. The only big problem with him is the normal dev trait, which kind of impacts these skill caps. He's not really going to ever be much more accurate or elusive or smart, so it's a little bit difficult to know what his future is going to be. But he could be good as a freshman, and then we'll make some decisions off of that. So we'll catch you guys up with recruiting as we go through it per usual. But I would like these episodes to not all be 5 hours long. It's just, you're going through a full season showing all the games, even with the moments. There's a lot to show that. So Gordon Spoon, not much of a cover guy, but outside of that is good. I've really been prioritizing the abilities more, and it seems like everyone that I want just doesn't really have any. Now, we're going to go head-to-head with Alabama and LSU and Ole Miss and some of these top programs for Gordon Spoon. You're going after a 5-star. That type of thing's going to happen. We really haven't offered many scholarships at all right now. So that's going to be the next thing that happens. We have 700 hours. And as I've mentioned, the new strategy, which has kind of always been the strategy, but maybe even more right now, is, of course, offer these guys scholarships. I didn't in the scouting phase, but we're going to decide maybe the 10 players we want the most and really, really go after those guys. Because, yeah, it's cool to bring in a big class, but it's more impactful to bring in the really, really good players. And that's, of course, what we're going for I want to call him Lonnie Taint so bad. Is a gem, but how good is he really? I don't know. Doesn't actually look amazing. 78 power moves. But yeah, we're going to identify the players we want the most. We really don't want to be recruiting 4 different quarterbacks. But we definitely need to bring in at least 1 or 2. Boogie Finger, I think we could certainly get if we push for. He's only a 3-star. But we've got to make a decision on which one of these top guys we want. And it's probably not going to be Kyrie Sanders. Good player, has some abilities. I think Texas is going to push too hard. It's going to come down to Badara and Bebe. And decent throw power, decent accuracy, pretty good speed. Texas also pushing hard. I think the 5-star Dion Denbo could be the one, though. Probably the best combination of attributes and abilities, and not really being pursued that heavily. That's probably the direction we'll go, but of course we'll update things as we get through the year. We're just, of course, trying to get really good, and finding busts is not helping that at all. So, setting this up in kind of a weird way, I am going, big after some players. Others, we're just going to have to let the recruitment play out. I don't have the points right now, and we have a number of different positions that we need. If we want Dion Denbo, which is currently QB1 that I'm going after, we are going to have to put 50 points on him, and maybe even more. We lose points when we scout, obviously, so some of these players are not getting the attention that they need, like Gordon Spoon, the number 2 player in the class, and while we really do want him, he's going to be good, especially coming downhill. Maybe not as good in space, but still pretty good. Just coverage really is letting me down. It's just we're going to have to wait another week on that. So we're going to go ahead and simulate. We're obviously not going to get a commit this early into the year, but we're working towards it, I would say. We are ranked. We got Northwestern coming to town week 1. They're Northwestern. They shouldn't be that good. But we do get a lot more hours back in recruiting here. And it looks like it's going to be head-to-head against Alabama. TCU making a push. We're already locked out on Colclough, but I don't really care about that. He's a bust. He is good, though, which is it's the constant battle of, okay, they're good. Does that mean that I get them anyway? But it limits what their ceiling can actually be, and that's a little bit concerning. But typically, even if they're a bust, these 5-stars have more abilities, which makes them good. Like, coverage really doesn't matter, in my opinion, from playing this game. The abilities make them able to cover. We've had, if you watch the Nevada series, right? Daquan Carter, 5-star safety, 99 zone coverage, wasn't anywhere, ever, around the football. Never. He needs the ability that says you can actually play close to your rating. So, super dumb, in my opinion. I think, call me crazy, I think the attribute should matter, but it doesn't seem to. And this might be the pick a quarterback section of the video, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go after both. Denbo is better. Fingers may be the more developmental guy, and that is valuable. We have the hours. We're going to go after multiple QBs. And we'll put 50 on Boogie Finger. It's also a great name. I mean, there's just no disputing that. And this feels like Nevada Dynasty, going head-to-head versus Oregon for a recruit. I'd love to take him down. Would absolutely love to. So, Donovan Dorsey will be our starting quarterback. He's a little small, but very good arm, pretty good speed. At running back, of course, Mekhi Hughes. We hope he's going to stay healthier this time around. We still have Shoddy Clayton Johnson. We have a really good 1-2 punch at running back. Wide receiver, we were able to convince Mario Williams to come back, and Shaz Preston was awesome last year. I expect that we get 2 more seasons of him, including this one, of course. Kai Preen, I mean, we're returning pretty much everybody, right? Didn't really lose anyone good. The offensive line, of course, we were able to bring in Emory Jones to play left tackle, which is awesome. The O-line isn't terrible. It just needs to be upgraded, and I don't know how much we're going to be able to do that in recruiting this time around. The D-line got significantly worse for the most part, and we don't really have very much depth at defensive tackle. At linebacker, we're kind of missing that top-end speed unless Chris Rogers plays a really big role, which maybe we do that. But I'll tell you the really interesting thing is Thaddeus' speed, right? True freshman, 5-star from Nevada. You love it. With Nevada Dynasty being in the rear view now. Do we redshirt Thad Speed? I think it might not be a bad idea. Now, he is the fastest corner on our team. I think what we're going to do is start him in that CB2 spot. Remember, you can play up to 4 games and still keep that red shirt. So we can play him, see if he's very good, see if this is a guy we absolutely can, not live without. And then we'll make a decision about whether or not he's going to get extended time. Or wear a red shirt, and we'll hopefully get him for more. So, Despaini still at free safety, and Caleb Bransaw, of course. So, it's a pretty solid team. And hopefully we see the results. I'd like to win another conference championship. And, of course, eventually a national championship. As I think we're going to keep Kai Preen in the slot. We are ranked, though, number 21. I don't think we were preseason ranked, were we? But what would have changed after week 0? So maybe we were, and I just didn't notice it. Of course, this is a Play the Moment series, as that's how we're able to get through a full season in the same video and stream. And hopefully we'll start out on the right track with a big win over Northwestern. Ty Thompson was cut. We're encouraged to transfer. The youth movement, which in college is really funny. The hoodie under the jersey is kind of insane with one sleeve. I'm not going to lie to you. But youth movement here. New starting quarterback in town. He is a true freshman, Donovan Dorsey. And we'll see if he has what it takes. Big first quarter drive. We're trying to take the lead. And it feels like we're backed up. We are on our own 5-yard line. We know Dorsey can run a little bit, but he does have a really, really strong arm. And he's a little bit of a slinger. That is quite the motion. And he's wearing number 0, of course. Never seen that on a quarterback ever. But he's got a little bit of a sling. All right. On the run, we're going to hit Gunter. He had a decent season last year. Dorsey kind of has like one of those really quick style releases. Under pressure there. Able to find the tight end. And there's Mekhi Hughes with good speed. Mekhi Hughes to the open field. Got to outrun Fitzgerald, but is tackled from the center field spot. That safety ranging all the way over, saving a touchdown. But our superstar running back, Mekhi Hughes, takes it deep into Northwestern territory at their 35. This offense could be very fun this year. Really strong running game. The first touch of the year for Mekhi Hughes goes for 40. We've got Agent Zero at quarterback and the true freshman Donovan Dorsey. Alliteration, double D's, passing for TDs. As Shotty Clayton Johnson will come to the game. Hopefully that doesn't mean that Mekhi Hughes is already injured. Felt like he was very often injured last year. So I'm hoping he's just catching a breather, and that's exactly what happened. 2nd and 9. We're going to launch that towards the end zone. Back of the end zone. Corner touchdown. What a throw from the freshman. It's an interesting way to get it done. But Donovan Dorsey. Dime. Triple D's. Back corner to Bryce Bohannon. Dude, what a throw. I mean, you can't stay in the pocket and make a throw, but you really can't hand it off to him any better in the end zone. All right, looked a little Mahomey. Unbelievable. That is a crazy throw. That might be one of the best throws we've seen in this game. College Football 25, I should say, as Mekhi Williams gets to the quarterback. We've got great Mekhis on both sides of the ball. Mekhi Hughes at running back, Mekhi Williams bringing down the QB, and Northwestern might be in for a tough one, although it seems like there are a lot of scores happening in simulation there. It's 21-7. We have the lead. Dorsey may be dealing with a little bit of an injury thing, but he's going to sling it downfield for Super Mario. Goodbye. Mario Williams, touchdown. And Donovan Dorsey, I keep saying it, he might be able to sling it a little bit. He almost looks like right-handed Michael Penix, you know what I mean? He's got kind of that, like almost, it looks like a release from his hip. Now, it looked a little bit higher there on the replay, but that's definitely at least three-quarter delivery. And Donovan Dorsey accounting for a lot of touchdowns here in the first half, and we're still going to have the football. 28-14, not really in any type of position to run as we're trying to score again before this half comes to a close. That's going to be intercepted. I tried to switch on and work back to the football. You really can't do it. Or the curl route's just not something you can throw. I guess not against zone coverage, but that's a learning mistake there for the true freshman. Oh, God. He stinks. Third quarter, it's a close game. It's 28-21. Defense really has not done their job, unfortunately. Aiden Gray has been pretty much perfect so far. 2 touchdowns, over 200 yard passing. No interceptions. We have Thad Speed in there on the outside. I'd love to see him make a play. He's a man cover guy. And they're going to target Speed. It just can't be pass interference. It's just part of the fucking stupid game. Oh, God. It's just not pass interference. I mean, the ball is arriving there. What should we do? Let him score a touchdown? It's just the game. That's a game issue. I really can't even say much more than that. I've already complained about that bullshit in Madden the past couple years. Don't really remember it being much of a problem, but the past couple years, just, oh, dude, if you do anything to play defense as the ball arrives and it doesn't end up touching the receiver's hand, oh, it's defensive pass interference. That's just what it is. Anyway, it's 28-28 now. This game has unraveled in a big way. 3rd and inches, Mekhi Hughes with the burst. Mekhi Hughes back to the inside. Nice juke. The stiff arm carries him down to the 38. Rushes 75 yards. And they take the football out of our hands. And they make us try a field goal here on 4th and 11. Well, let's see if we can drill it. To take the lead. Does it have the leg? It does. All right. Defense, I'd love you to do something. Defense needs our help. Sure they do. We've got a 3-point lead. Let's press on the outside. Let's see what our guys are made of. 4:40 to play. We're going to run the football. And successfully. That's a touchdown. All right. And it's 35-31 now. Dude. They're like, oh, big moment in the game? Sorry. We're not going to let you. God, we can't get over there. We're being blocked in the back, and nothing happens. Well, this is looking like a week 1 potential upset here for Northwestern. Not the start we were looking for. Our defense can't do anything. I mean, it's atrocious. It is atrocious what our defense has done. Allowing 35 points to Northwestern at home. And to go hurry up to wait for the entire clock is insane. All right, well, we have 3 down linemen. We're going to pinch a little bit here. I imagine this is a run. We got to shoot a gap, make a play. Field goal's fine. First down, touchdown. Complicates things. There we go. Quarterback is sacked. Nice loss there. And they're going to go hurry up and still wait for the entire clock to go down. I mean, at this point, we're just going to wait for it to go down. We need to stop. It's going to go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 9. Game is essentially on the line. Screen! Good pressure. Northwestern going to try a field goal. Far left hash from fairly deep. This is a 51-yard attempt. And that kick is drifting Off the post and good. It hits off the upright and goes in. What a kick, dude. Now, the game's certainly not over. We have 2 minutes. 2-minute offense, down by a touchdown and an extra point. We have a true freshman quarterback needing to lead us to victory. Make him miss, Mekhi. Oh, that's not Mekhi Hughes. Who was that? I don't know. Number 25. Mekhi Hughes back in the game. It wasn't even shoddy Clayton Johnson. As we're going to take off with Donovan Dorsey. Not get a block. Not go down. We'll take that, though. I mean, he does have a lot of abilities, Donovan Dorsey. So that's nice. We don't have to completely go pass heavy here as we try to get it down the field. I mean, that probably would have been scoring a little bit too quickly. But I think Mario Williams won on the outside. Here's 2nd and 10. This ball didn't get out quickly enough, and now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 is where things start to get a little bit dicey. And I'll tell you, this deep in is a little bit too deep. I do like the idea of a dig here, but it's got to be more shallow. That's a good ball. Mario Williams makes the catch. 366 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick is a pretty good collegiate debut for Donovan Dorsey, who's going to step up and slide wisely. 2nd and 6, a minute to play. Come on, Donovan. It's wide open. Rodgers catches it in stride. I'll tell you, we really haven't seen much Shaz Preston today. And if you watch Season 1, that's been our guy. We need a big play. Shaz Preston. Although we also have Mekhi Hughes, who looks like he's playing very, very hurt. Risk of injury is severe. Isn't it always for him? Isn't it always? Yeah, remember, we're not trying to score too quickly. We want a methodical drive here. There's Preston, 1st and goal on the 35. Our left tackle also seems to be in some significant pain as well. So we're going to go ahead and take, and I hate to do it, but we're going to take Mekhi Hughes off the field. We're going to bring in Barnes, and we're going to see if we can find the end zone here. On a screen. Get back up the field. That's the slowest juke I've ever seen, but it brings us down to the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal. I don't love the coach suggestions in this spot. Mekhi Hughes is back out here. We're under 20 seconds to go. Here's Hughes. He's going to be stopped short. We're going to call a timeout. Mekhi Hughes being hurt completely kills us. That's a huge problem. 3rd and goal from the 2. I think we go back to Mekhi Hughes, though. 3rd and goal. Back up the middle. Hughes fighting and stuffed at the 1. Brutal. 4th and goal. Game on the line. 4 seconds to play. Do we go back to Mekhi Hughes? We're going to. Up the middle. Hughes gets in there. Touchdown, Mekhi Hughes. He stays in the game, and he puts us in a position to tie. Provided we don't actually miss the extra point. I've done that before. But it looks like we made it, and now we find ourselves in overtime. Not going for 2 at home in week 1. Not going to do it. Especially with an injured running back. We trust the team in overtime. Dorsey a little bit banged up, though. Don't love that. Get it to Kai Preen. We'll get 5 back. Dorsey over 400 yards passing. I like the idea of Preston. I think this is a long throw for any quarterback to make, though. A little bit concerned about the out. But he's going to be open. Sideline! Catch is made. That's a tough throw. That's opposite hash. all the way to the sideline. I'm afraid to throw it where I want. I'm just not really trying to throw an interception in this spot. Better to throw a touchdown instead as we find the tight end, Gunter. Really, really good route. It's a really nice throw as well. And we're going to rely on our defense to make a play. Overtime. Can we stop Northwestern? We've allowed 38 points. They've got to go 16 yards. And they're lobbing it towards the end zone. And it's an instant answer. McCree, I mean, that's one of the best throws I've probably ever seen. I know the distance wasn't insane, but the touch in that spot, I don't even know how he got it in there. We just have no safety help over the middle. And our defense will get another chance here. 3rd and 11. We're going to go cover 2, and we're going to play over the top. We'll give them the first down, and they're going to run the football. Are they going to go for it here? It looks like they're going to try a field goal. Far left hash. Always tricky, and this one just sneaks inside. Wow. 48-45. We'll get back here on offense. A touchdown wins the game. That's it. Touchdown wins the game. This is a weird glitch with play the moments where you watch them shake hands and they act like no overtime has been played. Overtime's already been played. We're already in it. Touchdown wins the game. True freshman quarterback Donovan Dorsey. Are you made for it? Back shoulder! Touchdown! One play winner! As we escape upset here in New Orleans. 5 touchdowns for the true freshman in his debut. 51-48 is your final. And, I mean, our defense kind of let us down. But when your offense goes out, and I get double overtime, but when you're 6 total touchdowns, when your offense comes out and scores 50 plus, that's a pretty good debut. That's one of the better debuts we've ever had. And some incredibly impressive plays, including that throw. That was the eye-opener where we're like, sometimes you got to see what you have, right? And we just said, all right, let's get a little crazy. Let's take a shot. He was incredible. 6 passing touchdowns. Oh, okay. Oh, to the tight end. I forgot about that one. This is a great debut. 454 yards passing, 6 TDs, had a pick. Mekhi Hughes is always hurt, dude. Always hurt. Very disappointing, but he ran the ball really well overall. But I guess a 40-yard run kind of skews those numbers a bit. Blake Gunter, the tight end, over 100 yards. Mario Williams over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns for Bryce Bohannon. His 2 catches were pretty impactful. You love to see it. And then defensively, these guys were really disappointing. There's no way around it. We are certainly worse on defense this year than we were last year. And we kind of knew that. The front 7 just not nearly as good, but we'll take escaping with a win. Offensive Player of the Week for the American is Donovan Dorsey. Pretty good performance. We have a bye this week as well. So this is going to end up being a pretty big recruiting week. We have 25 hours that we can spend on some of these players. Really going big after Denbo, and I think we're going to end up taking the lead there. Are we into the top 5 on anybody? We are. The 2 defensive tackles that we're going really big after. And we can go ahead and rearrange here, I would imagine, and start to sell. Because we can sell championship contender. We can sell playing time for sure. And when you have A's, it makes way more sense to sell those things than it does to, like, continue to send the house. So that does make sense. I also think if we get Braden Thomas in on a week 4 visit against Maryland, I think that's going to be like a guaranteed commitment, which at the end of the day, that's what you're going for. You want these guaranteed commitments. Now, I think that Meadows should get a complimentary visit. I get they play the same position. I understand that. But You have multiple defensive tackles at play in a game, right? It's not just, oh, they play the same position. We can only take one of you guys. Sorry. Meadows, we're going to keep sending the house, and then we'll DM the player as well. Put 60 on him. So we have 0 hours right now. But we do have a visit going for Braden Thomas. And I think you need that. When you're going head-to-head against Georgia, you never know what they're going to do. So we're going to continue to just do what we're doing right now. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot overall. Making up some ground on Derek Tongues. And we'll be able to rearrange these points as soon as we get some more commitments. Right now, obviously, we're at 0. We've taken the lead on Wayne Capps, who's a really athletic linebacker. We're going to make up a ton of ground on Manny Rosales, who has silver quick jump, great power moves, great acceleration, great speed. He's really, really nice. Taking the lead on Ben Iglesias over Oregon to get a big-time running back into the mix. We really will end up focusing more on offensive line. But for right now, the class looks awesome. The potential is kind of amazing. And we are setting ourselves up for success here. So going into week 3, you know, it might end up happening where the defensive tackle doesn't even end up making it to his visit. But again, when you're going head-to-head versus Georgia, I think you really, really need to put in as many points as you can. And Georgia, they're going after Braden Thomas. He's a high 4-star. They've got him in on a week 13. I'm going to tell you guys, probably not a wise decision. He's not going to last that long. What a bunch of idiots. But we have him in on a visit next week. The recruitment actually will last that long, so it's a good thing we did that. And we're going to line up championship contender and playing time. As I've said before, you really only need 2 of 3 if you have like A+ in there or A's in general. Does it really not line up with anything else? I want championship contender and playing time, but we don't have it. We could sell brand exposure. He doesn't really care about pro potential, though. This could be a spot where we might try and sway. I guess we could try that and try to sell pro potential. All right. We'll add that in there, but the recruitment is probably going to be over by that point. But I don't know. It's kind of fun. Ooh, week 4 visit to Auburn for Donovan Meadows. So here's what we're going to do. As this recruitment for Dion Denbo is coming down the wire. I mean, we're already into the top 5 for our entire class all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm taking off the 30 on Braden Thomas because he's got the visit. We got to use that somewhere else. We got to get somebody else in on a visit. And I think it's going to be Donovan Meadows. I'm worried that Auburn's going to make a big push. I don't want that to happen. We're going to go for the week 5 visit to Texas Tech. What is his... He likes proximity to home? Okay, we can sell that. That's an A. So we'll get Donovan Meadows in on a visit. We really do need to get Denbo in on a visit as well. And I'd like to combine that maybe with somebody else that's going to give him a boost. But we're not really recruiting that many offensive players. But if we can get enough points back to bring in the offensive linemen, Chad O'Connor and Josh Ames, that would be very nice. Yes, I know Boogie Finger's an insane name. I think I'm going to keep the 50 on him. No, I'm not. I've changed my mind instantly. I said it, and I'm like, you don't believe that. And you're right. I definitely don't. And you're, in that instance, is me. We're going to soft sell. Our grades are, I would say, good enough here, although not amazing, but good enough. A, B plus B. So we'll get some points back there. 30 hours. And I actually think we go up the points slightly on Chad O'Connor. Because what you need to do at this stage, ideally, is change all of your sells, or all of your regular influence pitches to sell pitches, I would say. So we might go ahead and do that. We don't know everything on Chad O'Connor. I don't really want to gamble at this point, though. So I'm probably just going to take off friends and family and just add straight send the house to 50. And then Ames, we can add our remaining 5. So we're going after these players the most. Need to get some visits in. Alabama at any point could just go, okay, we got him in on a week 5 visit. The recruitment's over. So that's a little bit scary, to be honest. But that's how recruiting goes sometimes. We are going at LSU. We're up to number 13, by the way. We'll take on 2-1 LSU. They've been playing a lot. Now, we didn't know if they would still be ranked. They are. Donovan Dorsey's already up to a 76 overall. And again, his accuracy is pretty amazing. I think it's better than what Ty Thompson had. So I don't really mind starting the true freshman. And he was just, I think this was the right move, even if it was an accident. Ty Thompson could be our starter, but hey, we are 1-0 with a true freshman. I think I might prefer that. This is a big game. Big rivalry game. The ranked LSU Tigers taking on the ranked Tulane Green Wave. I wonder when the last time that happened was. It could have, I mean, did Tulane play LSU last year? Tulane was ranked for a lot of the year, but I don't know. Tulane football 2023. But otherwise, Tulane has not been that great recently. And it doesn't look like they played LSU last year. So I don't know. I think it's probably been a while since they played. But I think we are going to play LSU more and more and more, especially if we move to the SEC. Yeah, I know they stopped playing them for a while, but sometimes they, you see teams schedule those type of games every so often. Like, I know it's a little bit different with Texas and Texas A&M. Like, they stopped playing that game, even though that's a classic rivalry game. Texas-Arkansas as well, but Texas still played Arkansas a few years ago. I don't know how recently they've matched up, but this is an old-school Louisiana rivalry. 3rd and 7, and we are under pressure already. And LSU is flying around. This is a tough environment to play in. And this actually, I think, is my first time ever playing at LSU in College Football 25. And I'll tell you, the stadium looks menacing here. Death Valley. And there's so many open receivers. Taking a deep shot. Despany cooked. Despany is, I mean, just like a fish out of water back in coverage. He was good coming downhill for us last year. And that's to the running back, Caden Durham, as well. I mean, that's a bomb. That's a sick throw. We've seen a lot of insane throws to start this one. And we do need some more speed over the top. Defense needs help. Did our offense score? They did not. Oh, no. We might be in for a tough one today. Thankfully, not a home game for us. This is not a game we're expected to win, despite being higher ranked as we whiff on Durham. And LSU is going to take a 2-touchdown lead. 3rd down, though, as we end the first quarter. It's still early. Again, not a game we're really expected to win, probably. But a game we can win. And certainly not a season ender if we lose. But this is, I think, a winnable game. Have to see if our defense is going to play well. And we just need Mekhi Hughes to stay healthy. The guy is so good. We just need him to stay on the field. Because when he's healthy, I mean, it is like a massive spark to our offense to get everything ignited. The burst is just insane. And there's not really even a lot of space to run there. Unfortunately. Nobody knows the play. And the slant was open. We just didn't find it. Reading that right side of the field, working back to the left, it's already too late. 3rd and 9. That's not there. Just pressed a button, hoping it was open. It was not open. Never even saw him. I was looking at the flat on the right side. I'm just, maybe RB's open. You can't do that. You can't do that. Interception. LSU drives down very, very easily. And it gets a field goal at least. And we're down 17-0 to start. Oh, we got bumped as we threw that. Shaz Preston, touchdown. Oh, he's so good. Shaz Preston's a beast. Gives us our first touchdown. You don't really get to, like, spectacular catch animations in this game. But there's one, and suddenly we're only down by 10. Our defense has actually made a stop. And we have a real chance to make this a one-score game before the end of the first half. I'm not too mad about that. 2nd and 5. Love throwing to the flat. I just typically wish we'd be able to run after catch more. But I'm okay setting up 3rd and 3. We haven't really run very much with Donovan Dorsey, by the way. Not even just in this game, I mean, but overall. We'll throw on the run. There's Super Mario. He's also playing a little bit banged up. And that kind of seems to be the trend. But -4 carry really is not a deal breaker for me. I'm going to try to split these safeties. Maybe have Mario Williams get some extra depth. And we'll really flatten this one from the slot for Kai Preen. And we'll see what those safeties do. And we're going to be sacked. Running back wide open in the flat, but wanted a little bit more. That's Harold Perkins. He didn't declare for the draft. Stuck around in the swamp for his senior season. That's another situation of just hitting R1. Oh my God, just go down! All right. 3rd and 14. Space to run here. Donovan Dorsey, I'm going to need you to make somebody miss. He's not going to. It's 4th and 3. We're actually going to call a timeout. We're going to pick a good play. We're going to go for it. Would ideally scramble for this, probably. 4th and 3. Getting on the move. Get up the field. Didn't get it. That just fell apart instantly. That was terrible. We had open receivers, too. And now we're in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 8. Check down. There's shoddy Clayton Johnson. We're only down 10 still. We need to find the end zone. Our defense is starting to make some plays. They were really in a bad spot to start the game. But they've come on strong here. Now, that's not what you want on the screen. I don't even know how that happens. How does he get redirected like that? Pretty upsetting. 2nd and 11. We just had to have more confidence in the pocket. It's going to be underthrown. Preen caught that, but out of bounds. How does that even happen? 3rd and 11. Just can't turn over the ball in this spot. Anything else is fine. I'll take that. We just need points. Obviously, you'd prefer a touchdown, but need points. The meter's freaking out, dude. I'm 100% missing this. Ugh, kick is good. Kick is good. Okay. 3rd and 6. Down by a touchdown. Make a stop. Another deep shot. Despiny, knock it down! How does he not jump for it? How does he not jump? Give us a chance! Give me a moment! Give me a moment! It's 27-10! Give me a fucking moment! Well, now it's probably over. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now it's totally over. Just hit X. Yeah. Dude, how do we not have a moment in those spots, though? That feels absolutely out of control. 4th and 2. I mean, the game's pretty much over at this point. Very, very disappointing. They're going to go running back direct snap. Such a bizarre play call. Oh, now we want to have a moment. Very cool. The moments are crazy. I mean, the game seemingly has no idea when it actually makes sense to have us jump into the game. There goes Donovan Dorsey. Tried to slide, couldn't quite do it. I mean, I don't really know a scenario where we get back in this one. It's 34-18. Shaz Preston cannot reel it in. That would have been a nice catch to make. Stepping up with Dorsey, plenty of space. We're going to slide down. Not going to get another snap before the 2-minute warning, I would imagine. Although it actually is going to be close, but can't do it. Kind of just need to restart the game, I think, would be our best chance to win. 3rd and 10. Let's get on the move. Yeah, I mean, it's not in the cards, unfortunately. You can't, it was a one-score game, and then suddenly we get back in, and it's 27-10, right? It's, whoa. They're pressing Shaz Preston. He's not hearing the play call change, so I don't really even know what route he's running. They're giving us the middle of the field. Tried to slide there. Scrambling has been effective. Not knowing the play continues to be kind of tough. Under pressure. Donovan Dorsey. Would have been really cool to make something work there. Would have been super cool. But he's not Johnny Football. I didn't really think that was the route. I never know what the route is. That's my main downfall. Dorsey juking inside, fighting to the end zone. So we will score a touchdown, but there's just not really a scenario where we get back in this one at this point. We'll see what happens. That's actually a pretty good onside, but I've never seen them fumble it, so that's going to be the game. Very unfortunate. Big 3rd down, make a stop. They're just going to knee the ball. Why is this a moment? This is a moment. Watch your team lose. Pretty close loss, though, against obviously a better team at this point on the road. That could have been a lot worse. We dropped to 1-1. Definitely a disappointing loss because you want to win every game, but that's certainly not a season ender. As Dorsey rushes for near 100 yards. Mario Williams played great. Shaz Preston was awesome too. A couple of drops in there, but he continues to be a really, really good player for us. But we were down, what, 17-0 early? It's kind of tough to come back from that. And I'll tell you what, Garrett Nussmeier, dude. This guy was making some throws. Unbelievable. Okay, we've dropped, unfortunately, to only A- championship contender, but we're ranked 23rd in the nation. So, not really too bad. Donovan Meadows. Wow. We've been overtaken by Kentucky. So, we have him in on a visit week 5. Wow. He might just commit to Kentucky before then. Playing style's a D, unfortunately. That sucks. That's really not great. I don't know that this recruitment is over. We need it to last one more week, but I don't think it's going to last one more week, unfortunately. I think it's probably already over. We don't have enough time to sway. Maryland on the schedule here. Number 16, Terrapins coming into Terrapin Station. Shout out Grateful Dead. No. We are hosting number 16, Maryland. 2 1-1 teams going at it. We got a big visit. And we will get a commit after this game with a win. This would also be a really nice win because we're beating the number 16 ranked team in the nation. So we have that motivation as well. And I am super excited to see if we can actually get it done. We're going to come out in what are called the teal uniforms that are not teal. It's just not what color that is. And we'll see if we can get the win. This would be very, very big. We may lose out on another 5-star defensive tackle or a big-time defensive tackle. But we could land a really good high 4-star DT. So that's what we're trying to do today. Unfortunately, lost to LSU. LSU's very good, and they were at home. This needs to be a game that we win, though. Maryland, on paper, is an inferior team. They are ranked higher than we are, but this needs to be one of those games that we win. Absolutely does. Throwing out us, that's intercepted. Easy reads, user pick. Hop on pop. We have an opportunity for a return here with Mekhi Williams. And that's how you start a football game. Love it. I love the turnover beads. Love it. Defense needs help. Dude, we just got the ball back. What do you mean they need help? How do we have 0 points and no football? Like, no time has passed. What happened? Oh, my goodness. Always something with these guys. Always something. 2nd and goal. They're going to bring the slot receiver in motion. Hand it off. Just... How did he get into the end zone? How did he... There was no space. All right, well... 3rd and 1, we're going to go from empty. Why would I want to use Mekhi Hughes at all? Although I don't love a halfback draw. That's what we're going to run, though. Hughes already hurt. It's 4th and 1. Yeah, we're going to go for it, so. How is Mekhi Hughes always hurt? He needs to do what Post Malone has with the always tired, but always hurt. Shotty Clayton Johnson in the game, 1st down. Speed? Nope, no speed. That's the difference between pre-patch and post-patch. Is 94 speed can get you out of some of those spots. 84 speed really can't as well. Which, is, I mean, makes sense. Bullet, end zone? Yeah, it's just a tough throw to make. Really had to be perfect, and it wasn't. And we'll have to settle for 3. You really just have to move it over way more than you think you do. I don't know. I feel like the arrow is not entirely accurate. I don't like it. But it's been the whole series, which is, I guess, 1 episode so far. But Mekhi Hughes was hurt every game last season, and it seems like not shit has changed. He's hurt every game this season. And we are playing a whole lot of defense to start here. 3rd and 6. Interception would be nice. But they're going to get a 1st down. Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to lose to Maryland, is how this is going. That's almost certainly what happens next. I also would love Thad Speed to make a play. Because this is game 3 now. Is he making enough of an impact to not redshirt him? I don't think he is. Despainey can't make the tackle. But we have a little bit of help. I don't know. I think we're going to end up redshirting him. True freshman 5-star. We have comparable players at the position. Nobody with that type of speed. But I just don't think we need to play him. Good pressure there. Good coverage really down the field. And it is 4th and goal. Likely going to be down by a touchdown following the field goal. And yeah, I think I'm definitely leaning towards redshirting Thad Speed. I think it's just the right call. I mean, it's killing me. We're down 17-3. The moments are making me incredibly mad, and we're going to get sacked. Down 17-3 is not good. I'm not seeing anybody getting open. Am I completely missing it? 3rd and 17. Not really finding a spot to go with the football. We're sacked again. Holy shit. Yeah, we're getting cooked. By Maryland. As if I needed another reason to hate Maryland. Okay, I'm going to jump in, dude. Or at least I'm going to play offense. We're getting no moments. The game's just going to end. We have 3 points. Give me a chance. There we go. Did I mean to lob that? Not taking questions at this time. But I don't like how every route in these coach suggestions is just vertical. There's not really an opportunity to create any type of separation if the only thing you're doing is running straight. That's pretty much where I would stand on that. Jesus. How does he play that? This Preston, the problem with like fades and streaks is you really can't even see if they get open. You really just can't see. So I have no idea. We're going to take our points. I mean, I don't like it, but can't really do anything right now, unfortunately. That kick is good. We're down 17-6. And we have a chance on offense. Let's see if we can do something. We're down 24-6. I mean, that's probably the game. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. The fact that that was completed is kind of insane. All right, comeback starts now. They're doing a really good job of taking away everything downfield and forcing checkdowns, which is what obviously you want to do when you're up 24-6. Trying to get everything back in one play, and it's really not working for the most part. Mario Williams runs underneath it, touchdown. I just wonder if it's too little, too late. Our defense didn't do a job again. Our offense was brutalized the entire game. There is enough time to potentially have this be not over, but it's really not looking very good. And that maybe was an opportunity. Mario Williams is winning sometimes on the outside. Do they have no safety help? Is the safety blending in somewhere? I don't see him. Slot fade, air it out. Shaz Preston, run underneath it, please. He made the catch. Okay. Doesn't really have that top end speed to turn that into 6. X burns him, told you. Dude, I've been streaking him all game. He's open maybe 40% of the time. Intercepted. Fuck me. Goddamn. Yeah, good zone coverage. That's going to be the game now. Although maybe not. 24-13, 3 minutes. How do we get the ball back? We didn't really even waste that much time. That is just not the route Mario Williams was supposed to run. He just kind of did his own thing on that. Was he running a slant? I didn't think he was. There is a path to victory here. Dorsey, just run away from him. Don't fumble. Thank you. This would be a heck of a comeback, though, just based on the time and how we've looked the entire game. No! Why would you pitch it to the offensive lineman? I know that's getting crazy. The running back's wide open in the flat. Pitch it to him. Up the seam. Catch made by Bohannon. Unbelievable, dude. That is absolutely out of control. All right, come on. Touchdown, yes. All right. We have life. We have life. There's still time. We could do something if we got to stop. What's the deal? 57 seconds? Oh my God. Maryland went for it and was stuffed at the 1. We are on our own 1 yard line with 57 seconds and no timeouts. I know Gunter's going to run into the line and not get open here. Oh, now he's actually wide open. There's a flag. Please don't be a hold. Be roughing the passer. Give us 15. Yes! Show the D lineman. Roughing the passer. That is a free 15. And suddenly we go from the 1 yard line to the 36. That's huge. The cat loves it. Dorsey stepping up. Plenty of space. Dorsey with enough speed out at the 47. And suddenly this comeback seems doable. No mistakes. Dorsey again. With speed, just slide. You worry sometimes if he gets caught from behind that, you know, he just takes a hit instead. But it didn't happen. No timeouts. We really can't afford that. I need Preston to win. We have 20 seconds. No, he played it underneath. Maryland's going to win. Oh, no. That's insane coverage from the DB. We'll take another look at it. That was insane. I thought we had that for sure. I mean, I guess there's not really a lot of space because it looks like he was going to carry this. I guess he's playing curl to flat. Thought he was taking this deep. He turns around. So to say it wasn't open, I actually would disagree with. We have the corner with his back to the receiver as the ball is out. That should be open. That's the most insane defensive play I've ever seen, dude. Heisman CPU going crazy. Back to the receiver as we're throwing the ball. And he knows subconsciously. He's got eyes in the back of his head. I'm actually Bengal. I would have thrown a touchdown on this play. Yeah, you guys are just sick. What can I say? Just better than me. Yep, that's a tough loss, especially with a big-time visitor in attendance. I guess silver lining, it was a close loss, but it is a loss nonetheless. And that, in all likelihood, it will knock us out of the top 25. Mario Williams with exactly 100 yards receiving. What a game. A pick for Mekhi Williams to start the game. I don't know how that went so badly. I mean, we should have seen the writing was on the wall. User pick to start the game, instantly turn it back over in simulation, and Maryland scores right away. Brutal. That is unfortunate. Donovan Meadows, the 5-star defensive tackle. We had him in on a week 5 visit. He didn't make it that far. He's committed to Kentucky. Kentucky just made a crazy push at the end, and we just could not compete. And that's just what happens sometimes. Top-tier programs, I know Kentucky's not top tier, right? But they're in the SEC. They have that natural advantage, and they just decided they wanted him, and they got him. Pretty much out of nowhere, to be honest. So a little bit disappointing to lose a really good 5-star defensive tackle. But we'll see what the rest of the class is going to look like. We are now unranked at 1 and 2, as is Texas Tech, and they were preseason ranked. Now, what was his deal breaker? Proximity to home, so there's no way that that's going to flip. Georgia has overtaken on Braden Thomas, and I think a lot of that reason could be we lost to Maryland. If we beat Maryland, I think Braden Thomas commits after the game. Now, unfortunately, that is not what happened. That is not what happened. It is really close, though. Super close. So, it was minus 0%. We just didn't get any type of a boost. It's still a winnable commitment. A winnable recruitment, I should say. It's still winnable. We're just going to go big time. And I really think it does make sense to soft sell as well. I want playing time and championship contender. Do we have any combination of those that is not just TV time? We unfortunately don't, which I guess is why I was doing that in the first place. We'll have to go back to contact friends and family and then DM the player. I think we're going to get bad news. I think we're going to get bad news on Braden Thomas. Now, we do have slightly more hours. If we have not unlocked the coach ability to further recruit defensive linemen, now would be the time. But we already have. So that's not going to be tremendously helpful. Disappointing. Disappointing for sure. All right, looking to bounce back 1 and 2. We had a great start with the true freshman quarterback. Since then, things have not quite gone as well. We are still ranked somehow. We're back to number 25. I'll tell you what, the AP, the coaches poll, who's ever doing these rankings, they really want Tulane to stay ranked. The unfortunate part about that is we're not really giving them any reason to. I don't know where they're getting the whole idea that we deserve to be ranked. But we're up 7-0. That's the first time we scored in simulation in probably 2 games. But now our defense back against the wall a little bit. Got to try and get a stop. We were not very good at doing that recently, and that's going to be a diving catch. No, it's dropped. How often do you see the CPU drop the ball? Almost never. 3rd and 8. Let's make a play. They're going to run the ball on 3rd and 8 and play for 3. That's so weak. I'm down for it. Dude, imagine they miss, though. How sweet would that be? You settle for 3 and then don't even get it. But they get it. They get it. This is a game we need to win. We don't have anyone visiting, but it's a game we need to win. And we're down 10-7. How does it happen like this every time? 3rd and 5. Play action. I'm trying to get off the block. And it's caught. Broken tackle. Our defense is a joke, dude. It is an absolute joke. Our offense is also a joke, which is a little bit disappointing. I would like... I'm telling them to press, and they're not moving. Look at the angle that Despany just took. He's horrendous. He's absolutely terrible. Big 3rd down, make a stop. How about go fucking score points for a moment? I swear so much on this channel now, but it drives me insane. 3rd and 5. Outside receiver in motion. They're going to go play action, and they're going to get sacked. Finally. Michael Lunds brings down the quarterback. How about score some points? Nope. Finally. 2-minute drill, go score some points. Finally. Backed up into our own end zone, as is the trend. 1.5 minutes to score. Yeah, we'll never juke anybody out. Three down. We can still run here. There's Mekhi Hughes. He's so nasty. 7 rushes, 32 yards. Not amazing, but it's okay. I might even try to keep it on the ground. We're at home. We can audible. We can hear the adjustments. Just go down, Mekhi. Just go down. I don't want to deal with injury. He's probably already hurt after that. We got a minute to play here in the first half. It's wide open. Shaz Preston, nice spin move. First down. Will momentarily stop the clock. Really need a touchdown before the end of the first half, I would say. Because you just can't trust this team in simulation. Lobbing it up. Shaz Preston runs underneath it. Catches it. He's down near the 15. Didn't really want to score too quickly, but I would have taken a touchdown there. Don't really know what to expect with this team. It's going to be intentional grounding. I throw it away near the receiver, please. Near the receiver. Please. Tight end. All right, Gunter gets us some of it back, but it sets up 3rd and long, which isn't great. Are they going to challenge it? Dude, we were very clearly in. I don't even think that's up for debate. That's like 3 steps almost. What are you challenging? Were they dumb? I guess from Lubbock. No, that's... No, you think I'm dumb? I'm better than you at this game. It's not even what they sound like over there. We'll take 3. Not what you want, but it's some points. Kick is good. Never in doubt. And maybe our defense can do something. 3rd quarter now. Down by 6. 3rd and 7. We might just trust that Mario Williams will win on the outside here. He didn't really. Y ends up being open, but I'm looking at Mario Williams. Can we drill a 55-yarder? I mean, almost no way, right? That's moving mighty quick. We're going to try it, though. Didn't get it. Probably would have had the leg, too. 3rd and 8. Still only down by 6. Tight end is open. Donovan Dorsey, you're killing me. We're going to try a 54-yarder. The last one went so well. That feels like it's moving a lot now. Was it doing that before? Dude, this is a shorter kick. This is not makeable. There's no way. Hold on. It's good! From 54. What do college kickers do? Make kicks sometimes. Not all the time. It's a 54-yarder. But that squeezes through, and it's a 3-point game. Now let's keep him off the board. And, a turnover here would be sick. A lot of time left in this game. Oh, the middle's wide open. God. Our defense is so bad. What happened? What happened, dude? Well, it's unfortunate. I'll tell you that much. 3rd and 4. We will convert. Don't think we're going to have a chance to get another snap off before the 3rd quarter ends. Although maybe it's going to be close, but we're not going to get it. Continues to be the trend. We're down 23-13. 4th quarter. This has been a pretty bad season so far. It looked like it was going to be off to a great start. Donovan Dorsey does not have the speed to escape. 2nd and 8. Who wants to get open? Mario Williams underneath. We had options on the right side of the field, just didn't feel incredibly confident to hit any of those throws. And now it's 1st and goal. Sacked. All right. That was Mikel Dingle. If he spells Michael, M-I-Q-U-E-L, that would be interesting. I almost think it is probably Michael. Diving catch! They're going to call that incomplete. Let's take another look at it. Is this worth a challenge? It's pretty good timing. Diving. Ooh. Did the elbow come down first? I think it did. They probably come down simultaneously, to be honest. But this is one of those things where if you were to review it, it's not going to get overturned. I mean, I wish there was a chance, but that's 100% going to stay incomplete. And it's the 2nd half. We're going to need that timeout. Was he juggling it? I wasn't even looking at that part of it. He might have been juggling it. I don't know. 3rd and goal. Tight end makes no attempt to catch the football. It's intercepted. How is that possibly intercepted? Oh, and it's another defensive moment. 3rd and 3. I thought they scored. Still 23-13. We're looking at another loss. Quarterback is sacked. Our 5th sack of the game. And we still don't have the ball. We still don't have the ball. That's going to be another... Well, they are going to run it. Kind of, I mean, okay, can't call a timeout, I guess. 4th down alert, keep the drive alive. Under a minute now. Thanks for that. Appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, I mean, we got to be unranked after. The moments are killing me. We're really just not getting a chance, unfortunately, to win. That looks like a pretty good ball, though. It's going to be a touchdown. Let's see if we even get to attempt the onside kick. An onside kick could make this actually interesting. The high kick did not work last time. Let's try the low kick. I don't know. Let's just shoot it at him. Nope, it's going to be recovered. And that's going to be the ball game. We're going to lose another one. 26-20. Big 3rd down, make a stop. Appreciate that. We're going to watch them kneel it down for another win against us. So that's great. And they really made us wait to kneel it down, huh? 1 and 3. Pretty rough start to the year. All right, unfortunate. We lose Braden Thomas to Georgia. We lose Wayne Capps to Oregon. It is just going badly right now. Whatever we do is not good enough. And Arkansas is pulling away on Chad O'Connor. We just needed to last until the bye week to get a couple of these guys on campus. But if you look at visits scheduled, right? Braden Thomas, of course, we didn't win, and that pretty much loses out on that commitment. And we had Wayne Capps coming in for a visit this week. He didn't make it, so we wasted 40 points to not even get the guy. Chad O'Connor is likely headed to Arkansas, but at this point, he's coming in for a visit already. I fear that our grades are not quite good enough. This one's just probably over. But if we can get Dion Denbo, this is good. We pass SMU. We pass them by a little bit. But I think it's going to end up being enough to secure that commitment following the visit. Gordon Spoon's also very close, and committing likely after this week. So we're in a good spot. I do want to solidify that. We're just going to put 75 points on him. It's just not a recruitment I'm ready to lose. We are going all out. That's how bad things have been going. This is a bye week for these visitors, and I still feel like we'll find a way to lose. It's not great. But, you know, we just got to try and rise above it. Week 7, next week, is actually the last time we have a visit week for a while, which is really, really bad news on Leati Aitui, big-time tackle. Because he, I mean, likely ends up committing to Auburn. If we put a ton of points on him, I think there is actually a possibility we could get him, but it's not great. We have arranged our points in a really interesting way. We've got a lot of big-time visits. Week 6, bye week. Gordon Spoon, Dion Denbo. Manny Rosales is week 7, but this is the last time we can schedule week 7. So we have Manny Rosales, Lonnie Tant, Chad O'Connor's coming in this week, Ezekiel Kwanjo's the next week, and Casey Abram is the next week as well. Miami's starting to make a really, really big push for him. We're going to have to put more points on him, but we're not going to get more points until these guys commit. This is a huge visit week. Despite being a bye week, this is a huge week for recruiting. Show me some commitments. We got a 5-star from New Orleans. Gordon Spoon stays home. It's a very interesting name, but that is a huge get for us. Huge get. Do we get Dion Denbo? 2 5-stars? Ooh, not the quarterback I expected. Boogie Finger. Maybe that's got to be the screenshot. Boogie Finger, the quarterback from Santa Ana, California, has joined the class. So we do have a quarterback. We do not have Dion Denbo. Chad O'Connor to Arkansas. That was pretty much expected, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to say we mishandled that recruitment, and in a way we kind of did because we didn't get him. But you can only go after so many different guys, right? So, unfortunately, we were just not able to add him to the class, and that's a gem offensive lineman, and we have not recruited the offensive line that well. Being 1-3 really is not good. Here is the silver lining, okay? Conference standings. Within the conference, who am I? I'm Tulane. They're in the American. In the conference, we are 0-0. It is wide open. We could still very easily win the American, and that's totally on the table. And then we could, of course, make it into the college football playoff as a result. So we only have 2 total commits right now, but we do have a 5-star. Number 2 player in the nation. He's quite good. And we add in Boogie Finger. Chad O'Connor sucks to lose to Arkansas, but we at least get Boogie Finger. And then Dion Denbo. How have we been passed up? How is that even possible? 65 points plus a visit, and we're overtaken by SMU? Is it because we've doubled up on the same thing? I don't think so. How did SMU retake the lead? That's killer. He didn't get any boosts. You don't get any type of complimentary or competitive. Well, I guess the competitive wouldn't be that, but you don't get any type of a boost when you visit with the same guys. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be the pipeline that's playing the biggest impact. They're level 4. We are level 2. That is unfortunate. I mean, do we lose Dion Denbo now? I thought with the week 5 visit we'd be in business. But I guess you know what it could have been is our championship contender has gone down, and it's clearly affecting us on the recruiting trail. That would be a tough loss. And now SMU might steal another guy from us. They're trying to drag somebody out of Louisiana, in fact. But I doubt it. I don't think that's going to happen. 1-3, we're taking on UAB. Oh, but I'm not a rapper, clearly. So we have visits scheduled, right? This is week 7. Losing out on Dion Denbo is going to be devastating because this happened last year with a top quarterback as well. We don't have the pipeline advantage, and the interests aren't quite good enough to really play a huge impact, unfortunately. So that's going to be sad. We have Manny Rosales coming in on a visit this week, the outside linebacker, rush linebacker from Duncanville. We have Lonnie Tant joining him, same type of player. Ezekiel Kwanjo joins him as well, free safety, and also a corner in Casey Abram. You have Miami making a big push for Abram, but a win is a guaranteed commit from Abram at least. And that's a good corner to add to our class. Manny Rosales could be close with A&M, but we're in a good spot. Same with Lonnie Tant. And really, same with Ezekiel Kwanjo. Are we going to get full commitments after this week? Probably not. Denbo's going to end up going to SMU. I wonder what their pro potential is. They need B-, right? And can we oh yeah, we got to sort by school here. Is there any chance they would drop below that? Gotta remember which way S is in the alphabet. So they've got some really high grades here. But SMU doesn't really turn that many players pro. A- for pro potential? 26th ahead of Penn State and next to Alabama? What? Okay. That's just not true. I mean, I feel like they probably have closer to 10, but maybe I can name 5 SMU players that have made the league in the past decade plus. Brandon Stevens, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, Rashee Rice. Did Shane Buechele make it in? I don't remember him getting drafted. They really have not had that many. But all of a sudden they're above Penn State for producing pro talent? No. All right, well, we need to win. We need to win. We're on a bit of a slide, I think you could say. Oh, yeah, Cortland Sutton. The people naming Eric Dickerson in my chat, if you think Eric Dickerson went pro in the past decade, I want to know what the fuck you're on, personally. I'd like to know. 3rd and 4. I think we run the ball here, to be honest. If Mekhi Hughes is healthy, we can run the ball. I would like to run the ball way more. We're not really getting a lot of help here. 8 rushes for 20 yards is not good. We're not kicking a field goal here. Give me a play. It's dagger curls every suggestion, by the way, and I hate that. I hate throwing over the middle of the field. I'm bad at it. I don't like it. I like going towards the sideline. Preen, nice catch. Over the middle, scary. Too many players. I want one-on-ones. That's what I want. I don't like, hey, there's the linebacker and the safety, and I don't want to be here anymore. Will my receivers ever go for the ball? Will they ever make an attempt to catch it? How is that picked? We have inside leverage on the DB. How do we lose it? I mean, we can't win a game. We're on a bad stretch. Give him a chance. Beat press, Mario Williams, please. Sacked. God. We're in a rough stretch right now. We are in a rough stretch. Mario Williams, I think, beat press. Ball didn't get there. Oh, boy. How long until I lose full composure? I think I'm close. We're up 3-0. And I'll tell you what. I thought we had a special talent at quarterback. I thought our offense was going to be great during our first game. And it's ball tipped in the air, make a play, Tillery interception. It's mostly been downhill ever since is really what I'm getting at. It's been a combination of me playing badly, the offensive line not helping, receivers not getting open, and bad throws. It's been a lot of different things. I didn't like how 2 receivers ran on top of each other. Otherwise, we would have had a touchdown. Shoddy, give us a touchdown. Nice. Shoddy's like a melody in my head. Touchdown. That's one of the worst ones ever. Defense, light them up. Play well. We're only up by 3. Nice. Finally, I have an idea in my head of what could happen, and it actually happens. The ball's thrown exactly where I want. That never happens. It usually just ends up being a pick. We have time to throw. Bohannon down the field, makes the catch, touchdown. We're back. Bohannon's a touchdown machine. He had 2 touchdowns on 2 catches in the first game. I don't know if he's done anything since. Yeah, he's been asleep. Good celebration. 55 seconds, up by 10. We're going to get on the move here with Dorsey. Good first down. 50 seconds to go. Like, there are opportunities to throw the ball in some of these spots where I choose to run. But if we can guarantee, 10 yards, I usually like to take that. Canceling play action. Getting on the move. Trying to look downfield, but we're just going to take off with Dorsey. How about throw a penalty flag? Yeah, that's unnecessary roughness. About time. I've been calling this for 2 series now. All of Nevada Dynasty. I mean, Trenton State, too. And now Tulane. Finally, we get a call. We got the idiot referees waking up. Severe risk of injury for Mario Williams. If I throw this post to Preen, it's a guaranteed pick. Get it out quickly to Bohannon. I didn't know he could do anything but catch touchdowns. It's only about 5 yards. How about a little corner route for Rodgers? I'm worried it's going to take too long to develop. We're going to call a timeout. We're gonna figure out something else to do. Let's run this towards the wide side of the field. A little bit more space. Could see Preen scoring for us. They're in zone coverage. I don't really want to throw that. Bohannon tried to slide. Not going to happen. 3rd and goal. Can we go hurry up here? I actually think we might be able to run the ball. Box is somewhat stacked. And Mekhi Hughes is shut down. We're going to make it 20-7. Didn't get what we wanted, but we got some points. We're going to hold on to the lead. I know that's playing conservatively, but, I mean, we need a win really, really badly. We haven't won in so long, and we just need some points. Just need some points. Dorsey. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly stuff. Big field goal. It's 48 yards. This is where I might want to go for it. Not at the end of the half where we're turning down points. A 48-yard field goal is pretty significant. So, 4th and 3. So he wants to get open. I think we're going to trust that. Sideline. Preen makes the catch, I think. Yes, he did. Not positive. And on 4th down, it's really tough to tell. Because when you get out of bounds and the clock potentially stops there for a second, should be a touchdown, though. Nope. Preen somehow turned that into getting out of bounds. That's actually impressive that was not a touchdown. How do we not score a touchdown there? Absolutely brutal. 3rd and 10. I mean, the tight end is open, and I'm going to check down. Oh, because we have Mekhi Hughes! What an effort. I'd like to use him way more often, but he's hurt every play. 1st and goal from the 5. Can't find it. I think we go back to Mekhi Hughes. Second and goal from the 6. We can take more time off the clock. I know you didn't jump off sides for no reason. Brother. False start on the running back. Mekhi Hughes jumped? Interesting. Now it's second and goal from the 11. I feel much worse about running the ball from this spot on the field. Gunter brings us back. Gets us an extra 2. Dorsey is going through it right now. Did you see what he's going through? He's got like minus 15 to throw power. Did I read that right? Forced to throw it away and take our points. I don't like it, but we just need a win. I'm not risking it. I mean, this is ugly, but we just need a win. And I think it's falling apart. 23-15. It's falling apart in a massive way. Oh, they're going to run the ball. Actually, I don't know why I thought that was play action. Read option. Get out there. Let's go. 3rd and 9. I'm okay with the blitz here. And if they throw it out quickly, I don't think they're getting the 9 yards. Right? I don't think that's happening. Going to the end zone. Touchdown. Cool. Great coverage per usual. Tried to hit X to deflect, and we dove at the ground. And 2-point conversion attempt. Let's see if that was successful. We'll find out because we don't get a moment for it. It was not. So, we got a 2-point lead. And we're going to try to run out the clock. That's what's happening. Oh, this team, dude. No fight. No dog. 3rd and 1. Up the middle. Mekhi Hughes. Nice. UAB going to have to call their timeouts. And we can bring this way down. Under 2 minutes. We can bring this down to about a minute, if, like, worst case scenario. So, I think we're going to keep it on the ground. And, I mean, a field goal is not great. We really need points. And it looks like they're really going to play the run. They're really going to play the run. How do we want to play this? I don't like the score 25-21. That's a touchdown beats us. Don't love it. 3rd and 11. Screen. Couldn't get it out there. Okay. Well, I said worst case scenario. I thought we were just going to keep it on the ground. But we can't even complete a screen. I'm going to take the points. It's devastating. We're going to end up losing this game because we played too conservatively, maybe. We didn't even make the kick. Throwing for content's at an all-time high. I'm not going to even look at the chat, so say whatever you want. Just kidding. Ban them. Ban them if anyone says anything bad. Fucking hell, dude. We can't fucking do anything. Oh, man. Make a play, please. I mean, it's so open towards the right side of the field. He takes a deep shot. Get in position. He drops the interception. I mean, this is loss written all over it. We're going to lose to 1-4 UAB. Somebody make a play, please. 3rd and 1. Obviously 4-down territory. Do I trust this team in man coverage? I really don't. 3rd and 1. It's flat. Nope, not there. Oh, I mean, a field goal beats us as well. It's so bad. It's as bad as it could be. That is super open. Big hit. That's field goal range. We would have been better off letting them score. What's happening? What's happening right now? See if they run the ball in this spot. That'll tell us a lot. Timeout. Do you think they run the ball on 3rd and 10? I kind of think they do. We're going to run commit, and we're going to bring Despany up. It is a run. It is stopped. Timeout. UAB, in all likelihood, will take a 1-point lead with just over 40 seconds to play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Undisciplined!
Number 27, set to advance on the football.
They took the field goal. That was likely a mistake. Now, what? Okay. All right. Get into field goal range. Let's go. Come on. Mekhi Hughes, broken tackle. We're going to be short. I don't want to call that timeout. 30 seconds. Got to get into field goal range. Mekhi Hughes momentarily lets us stop the clock. 26 seconds. Yeah, let's call that. 20 seconds. Saving that timeout. Safety comes up. Fumble. We don't jump on it. 1 and 4. What is happening? I mean, their defense, credit to them. I mean, only the check down is open. And when we got to the check down, we were sacked. So, that's tough. Oh, man, this has been a hellacious season so far. $17 points in the fourth quarter. This team is so bad. How is this going so poorly? It's actually impressive just how bad it's been. Our defense can never get stops when we need. We had the game-ending interception that was dropped. We can never make a play when we need a play. This is what it's going to take. Rally cat. We need some cat emotes in the chat. Rally cat. We were 1 and 4. Cat. We need it. Look at the camera. Denbo, we knew we were going to lose out on, unfortunately. They had the better pipeline, and we even got passed up by Ohio State. So, unfortunately, it just wasn't going to happen. And once again, we've lost out on a top-flight quarterback. We also knew that Ai Tui was going to go to Auburn. There's not really much we could do about that. We prioritized other players over him, and we lost him. Now, this is not good. We have C championship contender. We need a B- for Austin Choice, and we keep losing every game we play. That's not great. Casey Abram, unfortunately, I mean, you can't just keep losing games and get these commitments. You can't do it. So, I don't know what else to say. We need to start winning games if we want players to commit to us. That's what it is. We might end up losing Manny Rosales as a result. It's brutal. It's kind of interesting because we've mostly been doing a lot of winning in all the series that we've done so far. Even we had early success with Nevada. But you can see the way a recruiting class just completely falls apart when you lose every game. And that's kind of where we've been right now. We are losing mostly every game. We are losing every recruitment. And I don't need to tell you guys, that's bad. Things are going really, really poorly. And, oh, okay. We need to start winning some games. So, that's where we are right now. The class looks terrible. The season looks completely lost. This is the time to turn it around, though. It is now or never. Quite literally. Well, we won 10 games last year with 4 losses. Now we are 1-4. Week 8 on the road at USF. And this is actually a stretch of road games. This is a stretch of road games. 8, 9, 10, and 11. I think we have 4 road games in a way for those weeks. God. A lot of it has been just getting crushed in the sim. But we need to be more aggressive. I think the staple of what has made Gene Dangus-led teams successful in the past is being aggressive. And we were too conservative in that last game. We had a lead and completely blew it in simulation because we kept settling for 3 when we maybe could have got, 7. We just have to be more aggressive. Like, can't play not to lose. Got to play to win. Sounded good. That was good. That was a good line. 3rd and 3. Quick out. There's Preen. We're just going to play better this game. We're going to play better. I think sometimes we can get into some trouble just trying to be too vertical of an offense. We've got a great running back. I keep trying to run the ball, and he just keeps getting hurt. Or our offensive line doesn't really give us any space to operate. So we're dealing with a number of different problems. But, we're actively working to correct those. We need to run behind Emory Jones more, probably. But what are we supposed to do in that spot? Right? What's supposed to happen there? And that happens a lot. And that basically kills a drive. Or it can. 3rd and 7. Stepping up. There's Dorsey. We got to be careful not to get him injured. Although a change at quarterback could potentially be on the horizon if things continue to go as they go. And also, this play is suggested all the time, and I hate it. Dagger curls, I hate. Stop suggesting it. We get that over the linebacker. What a throw, and a nice catch from Preen. That's what we need. We need good throws and catches. I'm just seeing the same plays over and over and over again, and they're not successful for me. I got to be more selective. As I've said 100 times, I do coach suggestions to make it a little bit more challenging and make it seem like an offensive coordinator is kind of calling the game a little bit more. But we can't keep calling the same plays that don't work. And I know everyone who's way better than me calls their own plays. Shock. But that should be a touchdown. Super Mario, it's been a while since we said that. Big touchdown. I can't even get too excited. We're 1-4. We got to start winning some games before we're going to get some true excitement about the team and the season. It's been a disaster so far. And the worst part about it has been with the recruiting. That's good coverage. Punt the ball back to us. Well, they're going to go for it. Okay. I don't actually want to blitz against this look. I want to force them to throw the ball. We're giving up so much space. Dude, come on. Although we got the ball back. Maybe a turnover? 3rd and 4. Dude, from the 45. This is run the ball and run the ball again if we don't get it here. Mekhi Hughes just going to get it. 5 rushes for 11 yards. Got to really establish the run here. And how many times are they going to suggest PA bubble Y over? These vertical routes are not getting open with the type of speed we have on this team. We got to stop calling that. 3rd and 3. I think it's going to be more run the ball and then run the ball again. God. Our O-line is getting bodied. You got to give us a little bit of space. How about dagger curls again? Seam divide is suggested every play. Stop requesting that we run the same play. I'm losing it. All right. Gunter maybe gets open here. I don't really see him getting open, really. That's such a great ball. Need more of that. Preen first down. That'll be the end of the first quarter. This is not going to be good. If they're going to press, we got to try and exploit that matchup on the outside. Mario Williams drops it. I need somebody to be special, right? Somebody needs to be capable of doing something to give us, you know, a positive play every once in a while. We did not get the 5-star quarterback. We got something better. Boogie Finger. 3rd and 10. 4th and 10. I don't know, man. I just feel like we've really struggled to have any type of offensive attack this season. I mean, how is it so much easier last year? I feel like maybe the offensive line deteriorated so much to the point where we can't even run an offense. And that is, it's pretty tough. 2nd and 4. Lob it up. Nope. They keep pressing our receivers, and it's not, we can't do anything with it. We just check down on 3rd and 4. We'll get points, I guess, but like, God, dude. I don't want to turn over the ball in these spots, but also it's annoying to just keep settling for 3 every single time down. Slants maybe is just not a good call in that spot, but man, we can just not seem to get it going here on offense or defense, really. Oh, it's a screen. I didn't even read that. Looks like USF's going to make it a 3-point game. But our offense has been just terrible. It's the same plays that we're always getting. Just want a little bit of variety. I feel like last season it wasn't like this. Throw on the run. Mario Williams. Nice catch. I think what we need to do, and I feel like we have this realization every single season when we have struggles on offense. I'm not a pocket passer. I'm bad at it. My offensive line, they're bad at letting it happen. We need to use the athleticism of our scrambler archetype quarterback. We need to get on the move. We need to throw on the run. We need to make things happen. Dorsey broken tackle, another broken tackle, stiff arming, knocked out of bounds at the 34. We need to get on the move. We need to make some throws. That seems like, why are you doing that on the run? So that, what that actually is defensive pass interference or illegal contact. We get bumped on the fucking route. It would have been wide open, and instead it's an interception. That shit happens all the time. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Shit happens to me all the time, man. That's so frustrating. They have a kicker named Grammatica. That's pretty sick. Third and 4, 13-13. Sacked. I don't know what to do. Are these guys just wide open and I'm not seeing it? I felt like I worked through the reads there. Didn't really look like anybody got open. Sacked before we could even do anything. Is my O-line even I'm going to have to start, like, actually getting in there, slide protecting every play, max protecting maybe, and maybe then my receivers will have time to get open down the field. Maybe then it'll happen. We are down 16-13 deep into the fourth quarter. We absolutely need to stop here. We did not get one. All right, well, if we keep them out of the end zone, we have a chance. We're going to save our timeouts for right now. But, of course, they're going to take the clock all the way down. Really don't want them scoring a touchdown. I'll say that. That would be pretty bad. Okay, we'll call our first timeout. We've allowed 162 yards on the ground. And they could absolutely throw the ball here, which would be disappointing. We need them to run the ball. We're right there. Great stop. We have no more timeouts, unfortunately. So USF's going to kick a field goal, which means we will need a touchdown, and we have 20 seconds to get down the field and score one. Mario Williams, I need you. Please win quickly. 20 seconds. They are going to press. That is a mistake. Maybe like a deep corner for Preen. 20 seconds. Here we go. Just throwing it up. This is not going to be there. Yes, dude. God. Miracles happen sometimes. We need one. They're not really letting us get it, though. 8 seconds left is not great. Third and 10. Mario Williams down the field. Drops the ball. And that is likely going to be the game. We're going to try a screen. Shots down the field didn't work. Well, that was cool. I'm hearing B was open. It's tough to throw to B if I'm not looking at B. Thank you guys, though. Bengal, you should have been looking at everything at once. I know. What was I thinking? Bengal, you 50-50'd and looked at the wrong side of the screen. You fucking idiot. I don't know. It was a decent chance. We got it in his hands. He dropped it. But, yeah. Unfortunate. We got a 4-star. How fun is that? We did get a player. We did not get Casey Abram. We did not get Ben Iglesias. We are now D championship contender. That makes sense, though. That's making sense. Yeah, 1-5. I don't even know what's happening really. Rosales to A&M, Iglesias to Oregon. We've lost our entire recruiting class after already losing a lot of it. I mean, we are just completely dead. This has been a brutal second season, if I must say so. Holy. I wonder if what has happened the entire season is going to happen today. Probably. We just can't win a game right now. Obviously. We won the first game of the year. Yeah, I hope there's an opening at Vandy. I'm getting tired of hearing the trumpets loading into every game where I know we're going to lose. It's just crushing right now. It's crushing. 3rd and 4. We're going to run commit. What's going to happen? We lose? Broken tackle, spinning out. I don't even know what to say at this point. Felt like we had that contained pretty well. We don't tackle. What are we supposed to do? Touchdown. There's nothing we can do. And of course we don't get a moment offensively. Did we score? No, of course not. Of course not. We did make a tackle though, imagine that. Take a deep breathe, bro. I'll consider it. Thank you. Still not on offense. We never seem to be. Get to the quarterback. No, where are you going? Dude. Big 3rd down, make the stop. Playing the moments is going to be the death of me. How about it? Make 3rd down stop simulator and don't actually make a stop. We made a stop. Hey, big 3rd down, make the stop. I'm gonna. There's not even. What would yelling even do? Taking a deep shot? Surely this won't be a touchdown. Oh my God, we actually made a play. Interception, cool. We are finally on offense, 3rd and 7. I see Mario Williams, I just don't think we can get it to him. Make him miss every once in a while, dude. How about show me you deserve to be on the field? This team sucks. I recognize the user might not be the best player on the planet. I get that. But I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of help. And simulation's been brutal. Mekhi Hughes is a 95 overall running back who I really can never seem to get going. And I wonder why! Third and 12. Tight end on the move, touchdown. I don't think we scored a touchdown in 3 games. That can't be true, but it feels like it is. Why does it feel like it is? Yeah, team has no heart. It's disgusting. Minus 19 throw power, minus 19 speed. That surely is not going to be helpful. It's all RB. We can't make that throw. Third and 9. Mario Williams just got a huge bump. Look at that lob, though. That's a beautiful thing. How did that work? Don't even have a guess. We got to change the playbook. We're running the same bad plays over and over and over again. Maybe they're good to somebody else. Not to me. And that's kind of what matters, right? How about dagger curls another time? No, we're going to streak him. Force that safety to make a move. Can't even see if he's open. Have simply no idea. I love how and he's got severe risk of injury now. I love how the default camera is you can't see the outside receivers. It's going to be intercepted. Didn't really think that's where that was going to go. It's going to be a touchdown, Temple. It's going to be 14-7. It's very tough for me historically, and I don't know if you guys have noticed that, to regain composure after I've fully lost composure. And I'm not sure if you can tell. I have fully lost composure. There's no way around it. Shocked he didn't get into the end zone. You know what would be nice, by the way? If my running back would ever take a defensive lineman with him for a ride. That would be nice. Yeah, go for it on 4th and 3. Get a guaranteed touchdown. Let's see. If they pass the ball, it's a touchdown. Or it's an interception by Ivory. Oh my goodness. We've actually made a play. And now we have a red zone opportunity. How did we get here? I don't know. I'm going to choose my own play. Let's try that. Let's choose my own play for once. How about if we want to run the ball, maybe we choose a formation that might let us actually put guys in the box. I can't run on this, dude. Get it out there. It's actually going to be a touchdown. Nice. Very cool. We're having a blast. We actually... Dude, our defense is finally making plays. I really don't even believe it. We've actually got the football back. What a lovely change. We got bumped. We drop a touchdown. Players getting bumped, I think, is the thing I hate the most on the entire planet. If I had to pick one thing, it isn't world hunger, poverty. It's guys getting bumped when I'm trying to throw the ball. Touchdown, Mekhi Hughes. And we're actually back on offense again. It's a very different feeling when our guys actually, like, do their job. It's really, like, the biggest problem. Lack of offense has been bad, but it's our defense. Mario Williams is so open. We just can't get it there. My defense has made almost no stops the entire season, right? And Dorsey's getting crushed. But the defense has made no stops. Shaz Preston's wide open, but Mario Williams touchdown. Nice. All right. Just keep doing your job. Our defense is mainly getting stops. Not all the time, but sometimes. 28-21. Here's 3rd and 5. We're not going to convert here. I'm excited to find out how, though. I hate this camera angle. That would have been cool, though. How about we go for it? Nope, didn't let us. Take this to the 2-minute warning. Mekhi Hughes actually straight up the gut, untouched somehow. We're looking at a 2-possession game as long as we don't turn over the football. The touchdown would be very much preferred. But I'd also like to take time off the clock. But the touchdown is the biggest thing. They're going to be calling their timeouts. We just need to get in the end zone. Come on. Try to cut it back off the back of that block. Ran into it. We are going to keep the ball on the ground here. 3rd and goal from the 4. They're going to be down to 0 timeouts. Hughes broken tackle. Powering in. Touchdown. Nice. That was best case scenario. I would have been fine with the field goal. They're going for it on 4th down. They have 1 timeout and a minute to play. They need a first, otherwise the game's over. Taking a shot. Intercepted to Spaney. We might actually win a game. I don't believe it. No one on the team seems to either. We have actually managed to win a game. 35-21. It doesn't even look close in the end either. I'm numb. I'm numb to it. The O-line actually blocked a little bit, which I think was the difference in the game for us offensively. They actually blocked. We were actually able to run the ball. 2 picks for Despaney, by the way. That was the difference. The O-line blocked. It's unfortunately too late. 1-2 in the conference isn't terrible. Like, we can come back from that if we go on some type of big win streak. We do land a 5-star defensive end, Lonnie Tant from Kansas. Believe is an athlete style. So that's nice. We do lose Sergio Alcantara, and we're locked out on a number of other players, but we do land a 5-star. All right, we'll continue to try and salvage this. Are we completely out of the conference title game? We're really not. Everyone has lost a game so far in the conference. So, I mean, I would be surprised if we were able to play in the conference title game, obviously. But there feels like a world where it actually happens. So, I don't know. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to hopefully get some better results. We've had a rough go of it, I think it's fair to say. But we're 1-0 in our last one, okay? We are 1-0 in our last one. We're in Houston, Texas, home of the Rice Owls. I live in Houston. I've never been here. I don't know why I would, but I have never been. Throw on the run. Preen drops the football. Dorsey's hurt. Tell me something I don't know. He's always hurt. 4th and 2, we're going for it. As I said, the staple of you know, Gene Dangus coach teams has been aggressiveness. Somehow that's not going to be completed. I don't know how that corner is able to make a play on the ball. We need somebody to care. We need someone to not just be on the field, to be a college athlete. Am I right? We need somebody to want to win. We can turn it around. We can't drop the ball on 3rd down. That can't happen. Mario Williams, let's go. Come on. Let's lean on Mekhi Hughes in this one. That's the game plan. Lean on Mekhi Hughes. They read that. Probably should have kept it with a quarterback, I would say. On the move with Dorsey. Just got to keep getting on the move. Use that athleticism. There it is. Nice little spin move. I know he's really hurt, and we shouldn't be doing that. You're the quarterback, dude. You're going to have to make some plays. You're going to have to play hurt. So that's going to be a Rice recovery of the fumble. So what had happened is I hit left trigger to try and cut up the field like always, and it looked like he started to celebrate, and he fumbled. We're on some type of magical stretch here tonight. It really is just, it's something special. I don't have any words for it. I really don't. I know I'm usually the guy who can't shut up. Chaz Preston, he's played no impact this year, and maybe that's been a problem. Maybe I need to look at him more. 1st and goal from the 1. Who wants to get open? Well, kind of would like you to catch that. Little Wildcat. Shoddy. Loses 2. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 3rd and goal. We're going for it. We're just going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. I'm tired of taking points. So we'll settle for 0 points. Oh boy, we get the football back though. I fucking just having a rough time. 3rd and 4. Sacked. But we got the football back instantly. What's going on, dude? What is going on? What are they even lined up in? This is so bizarre. Mekhi Hughes actually spins him out. 3rd and goal now from the 3. I don't get how we can't overpower Rice in the run game. That's how the cut up the field is supposed to work. There should be no celebration. Mekhi Hughes touchdown. Good Lord. Our defense is doing work. They are dominating Rice. Yeah, maybe we'll call this play for the 50th time. Diving catch made by Mario Williams. Okay. Chaz Preston maybe just gets open. That would be cool. I think he actually has. But we're going to get a throw at a sack. Preston! Oh my God! What a catch! He's a freak. We just got to throw it to Chaz Preston. Or that's not even, his name's not Chaz. It's Shaz. Throwing for Preston. Nice catch. 4th catch, 100 yards. That's the guy. I mean, that worked so much last year. He was our big game player. Whenever we needed a play, he was our guy. How can we not get up the middle there? This is like a guaranteed interception if I throw to the tight end. Nah, it's not there. Get that in there, though. Yes, Shaz Preston touchdown. We're back. We are back. Our defense has allowed points instantly after I've congratulated them for playing a great game up to this point. But that's all right. 3rd and 4. Mekhi Hughes. We'll take that. He's going to be hurt now because he got hit. There was some contact made. Second and 5. Trying to throw it out quickly. Corner. I don't know why we use play action on that. It's just simply there's not enough time. We got to probably cancel it in that spot. We have a wide open receiver and we can't find him. I mean, simply wide open. All right. It's just a lot of stuff is just compounding. It just seems like nothing is ever really going right. It's just been one of those seasons. And we really haven't had any of those for the most part. Not even in Trenton State. But, I mean, this season's been absolutely brutal. Okay, so I swear that was an RPO, was it not? Felt like I pressed. Maybe not. 2nd and goal. That should be a touchdown. Gunter finds the back of the end zone. And that should put us really in the driver's seat here. Might want to even turn shoe clock on and see if we really can't take time off the clock. Oh, it's 3rd and 1. Quick little drag. Mario Williams upended. But that's going to put us in a really good position to win this game. Except that they don't let us actually take time off the clock. And now it's 3rd and 8. And now this is not a spot really where you'd want to run it. Mario Williams, please stay in bounds. Nope, drifts out of bounds. And dropped it anyway. So, cool. This game's killing me today. It is killing me. I don't really know what we're supposed to do sometimes. He really got out of bounds, huh? That's a lot of great effort. All right. Hold on. I'll see you at 869,000 seconds. I'm not going to see 40 negative comments from you in a row. Shut the fuck up. You wouldn't do it by yourself. Now I'm making you. All right. We get another win, 24-7. That's how much we're winning this season. Every day of the week. Hell yeah. 2-2 in the conference. Doing a lot better. 2-0 in our last two. That's all we can do. Mekhi Hughes actually threw a pass in that one as well. That was a little like jet sweep action. 32 attempts for 118 yards, averaging 3.6 per carry. Shaz Preston with a big game. Incredible catch as well down the field. And our defense was awesome. 2 sacks for Fobbs White. And the biggest thing, though, you'll continue to notice when we check the stats at the end of the game, we are getting no pressure. Our D-line is terrible. And that's, I think, a pretty huge reason why we continue to struggle in simulation. We don't have the guys up front. But we do add another to the class, Ezekiel Quanjo from Olive Branch, Mississippi. He's a 4-star. We've been recruiting really the entire year. So the class is coming together somewhat. We're back up to C+ for championship contender. I know it seems that, and it doesn't even seem that way, it just has been. We continue to lose and lose and lose and lose. But we add another really talented player to the class. And if you look at what we're looking at right now, we got the 3-star quarterback, Boogie Finger, 5-star outside linebacker, Gordon Spoon, a 4-star corner, and we got some gems in here as well. 4-star safety, Ezekiel Quanjo, a 5-star gem in Lonnie Tant. We're potentially going to get Terry and Milton in as well. So we're doing pretty well right now. I think instead of sending the house with A- playing time, we are probably just going to hard sell. But the class is starting to come together a little bit. Now, as for where we're going to rank within the American, we don't have that many in the class right now is kind of the one thing. But the guys that we do have in the class are actually quite good. So, I don't know. I could see us having one of the top classes in the American already. And that's kind of where we are. We're top 50 right now with only 5 in the class. 2 5-stars, 2 4-stars. It is coming together a little bit. Could be a lot worse right now. And we might have some reinforcements on the way. So, we're just going to keep trying to win games and see if we can't turn this around. We're still going to be able to bring some pretty good players in. We're just going to keep on chipping away. That's all we can do. Okay, Memphis on the schedule. 2-2 in the conference. They're rated worse than we are. But this is a big game. You see Colby Spencer out there? Shout out Road to Glory series. That is over. If I didn't announce that, it's over. Simply cannot deal with playing another one of those. But here we go. We're on a bit of a streak right now. 2-0 in our last 2. Our defense is playing a bit better. Our offense is playing a little bit better. We're on a roll right now. We're going to keep rolling. Let the green wave roll. Are you seeing what's happening to me today? Are you seeing what's happening? We can't even catch a screen pass. It's a skill issue. I'm getting through the read too slowly. What's open there? The coverage has been incredible. Have you watched college football? It's not this tight. 3rd and 14. Give Preston a chance. Let's go. Shaz Preston touchdown. Come on. Big 3rd down, make a stop. We can do it. I trust the team. We can do it. I believe. You just got to believe. Let's go. Joseph off the edge brings down the quarterback. We're a different team now. We're on a roll. This is Green Wave football. This is what we've been waiting to see. Let's go, Mekhi Hughes. We're going to get blocks. We're going to find a space to go. We're going to find a space. Couldn't really on that occasion. Oh, we are going to go for it, though. 100%. We average 6.7 plays every time we call power. That's what we're going to. Got the safety a little bit off the ball as well. Up the middle. Bang! Meet him in the gap. First down. 7 rushes for 20 yards already. I think we do end up scoring there. All right. 14-0. Bullet underthrown. It seems like every time we call play action, our receivers just completely torch the press corner, and we never have the time to actually get it there. Step up, broken tackle, and dragged ahead for the first down, Donovan Dorsey. I'd love to run the ball a little bit more. Kai Hughes gets us 5, averaging 3.3 yards per carry. We'll get one more snap in before the 2-minute warning. Maybe a couple, depending on if we have an incompletion or 2. But I'm hoping that we're just going to run the ball in there now. We considered passing. Obviously, that's now a moot point since we ran it. But don't really want to give Memphis too much time to answer. 21-0 would put us in a really good spot, of course. I'd love to roll out and hit Gunter. Nope, we're going to take it ourselves. Donovan Dorsey jukes back inside. Touchdown. We're on fire. En fuego right now. And that looks like Memphis answers instantly. 21-7. We have 51 seconds to get down the field. Let's get Preston working vertically. He's been killer in that spot. We're going to give him a chance. Run underneath it, Shaz! That was close. That was close, though. We throw that in there. It's a whole shot, and we're going to complete it to Bohannon. That's doing what is maybe not always the best idea, which is just trusting the arm of Donovan Dorsey. Dude, do you remember week 1 Donovan Dorsey? That guy was special. He's back! Preen! Hitting Kai Preen on the run. Maybe that's Donovan Dorsey. We just got to get him moving. That's just what it is. Preen, touchdown. We're cooking right now. We're back. We are back. Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. A functioning offense. And defense, maybe. We haven't had a moment in forever. What's the situation? We're up by a touchdown. What happened? 3rd and 10, 4th quarter. And we can't find the tight end. We're going to find a way to lose, maybe. Oh, we do have the football back. We got to take time off the clock. We got to take time off the clock, dude. That's not helpful. They're faking injuries. They've got absolutely no class at Memphis. Faking injuries to stop the clock is crazy with 5 minutes to go. Third and 2. Stepping up, Donovan Dorsey slides inside the 5. Touchdown would put us in a really good position. Shaz Preston, jet touch pass, spin off the corner, touchdown. Would have been cool, though. You saw the vision. Would have been cool. But that does help us take time off the clock, so I'm not really that mad about it. That's a good line, Cards. It's a good line. All right, taking more time off the clock. Stepping up, Donovan Dorsey. We're going to slide. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1. We're going to bring this down to the 2-minute warning and then hopefully sneak it in. That's the idea. All right. We're going to get stuffed here probably, right? 4th and goal from the 1. Dorsey's in there. Is that going to be enough? We'll find out. Going for it on 4th down. 4th and 3. Taking a shot to the outside. Tillery with the interception. Our corners have basically done nothing the entire season as well. But that is a game-clinching interception by Lou Tillery. Still wish he was Al Tillery. Or Artillery. Art Tillery. I'm losing my mind. It's okay. It's all right. Mekhi Hughes up the middle. They probably wanted us to score, but, I mean, you're down by too much now. The Green Wave continues to roll through Memphis. We are 3-0 in our last 3. 42-21. Will not be your final. They score a garbage time touchdown. Congratulations. They're going for the onside. What do you think's going to happen? There's, what, 8 seconds left? 14 seconds, down 42-28. Don't pick it up with one hand. What are you doing? But that is your ball game. 42-28 is your final. We're 3-2 in the conference now. And we're playing good football really for the first time all year outside of week 1. So I'm excited about the future. For the first time this entire season, really. We actually got pressure. We actually forced a turnover. We're actually winning games. The American is falling apart. The Green Wave rolling. And we're up to B- championship contender. And I'll tell you why that has some significance. Is because we were previously locked out, right, on Austin Choice. We are back in the battle for the 4-star athlete. 95 speed at receiver with pretty good route running and hands overall. And we're going to get him on campus versus Navy. So we are now back in the battle on Austin Choice. Our grades are not amazing. Our grades are just reasonable. But this is now someone that we could add to our class. And previously, I'm not sure it was going in that direction. It was completely falling apart. But the class is coming together. We need to find some Gem 3 stars. We need to get some interceptions. We're not getting enough picks for Trevor Kropog to be interested. He's just okay, though. We probably would have got him already, or otherwise. But Terry and Milton is in on a week 12, which is this week. Mississippi State is going big time after Terry and Milton. But we're getting him on campus versus North Texas. It is a guaranteed commitment with a win. We have won 3 in a row. We're 4-5. We are working towards being bowl eligible. This ends up being a pretty big game. North Texas is the only team in the American who has not lost 2 or more games in the conference. If we beat North Texas, who's 5-0 on the road, by the way, this is a road game for them, something's got to give. Here we go. 1-3 at home. Hey, guys, come watch us lose to whoever we play. No, but seriously. This is a huge game. We're breaking out the teal uniforms again. We lost in them this season. It's not happening again. We're going to throw them in the black. Let's go. We are down 7-0 as soon as we kick off. That's okay. We can battle back. Rain's coming down. We're going to battle back. We work well in the water. We're the Green Wave, after all. Playing the Mean Green. Mean Green Wave action. We should just combine forces and create a super team. Maybe super's not the word I'm looking for, but... Hell yeah, Help I'm Scare. Love it. Good hold there. Make it 1st and 20 for us. You know what it is? I'm not sure we are messing around with some of these hot routes enough. We can create our own destiny. That's a good check down. That's a great check down. We get 12 yards. Sets up 2nd and 8. I almost want to run here, but it's stupid. We didn't get anyone to block for the screen. Mekhi Hughes blows up a would-be tackler, but really can't find much more space than that. Play action double post just has too many players right on top of each other. And it's 3rd and 7. I want to run the ball here. They have nobody in the box. They have nobody in the box. I know it's 3rd and 7. The fact that this defensive lineman is able to disengage and make a play is just out of control. That's just an out of control play. We're going to take our points. Very early, we need points. 7-3. I trust that the defense is not going to allow a touchdown in North Texas every time down the field. So, we'll see what we can do. 3rd and 8. We're getting guys going after the QB here. And that's actually at the feet of the receiver. And that'll count as a stop for us. But looks like we punted. Looks like they punted. And now it's 3rd and 4. I'm still going to run at this team. Our offensive line's disappointing. But they actually are able to hold a block there for half a second. And they let Mekhi Hughes get through. We have a 95 overall running back that's pretty much played no impact the entire season. And I really think it's mostly been an offensive line issue. Second and 2. Inside zone works perfection. That's kind of what I wanted to do on the 3rd down. They had like 5 players in the box, which says that we should absolutely be able to run on that. Then we go direct snap to Mekhi Hughes and find the end zone. And just like that, because we took our points, we now have the lead. And now we have the football. Our defense has done a good job. We're up by 3, 2-minute offense. Stepping up with Dorsey, plenty of space. We'll slide. Yeah, pretty great superhuman leap at the line to block that down. They're playing, and they, by the way, is the computer. They're playing on another level tonight. They're pretty incredible. I know sometimes I have a natural inclination to check down and just hit the running back without looking what's down the field, but sometimes I think my 95 overall running back is going to be capable of forcing somebody miss in space. Could barely even speak there, clearly. And we throw a pick. Cool. Cool stuff. First mistake in a little while, though. We're going to hope it's not going to be a trend. "30 seconds. Yeah, we just can't keep up with that. Tried. Couldn't do it. But oh my goodness, in simulation, we're moving the ball down the field. I just don't know if this clock's going to be moving or not. It is. So we're going to have to snap it. On the move, throwing on the run. And we are down at the 1. 2 interceptions for Dorsey today. Not great. I think we can run the ball here. Do we have time to get 2 plays off if we don't get in? No, we don't. Maybe we do. We're going to have to snap it. 1 second. And we're actually stood up at the 1. It's kind of stupid to run the ball in that spot, but I don't know how they keep defending the run so well with 3 down linemen. It doesn't really make any sense. And how Mekhi Hughes can't have momentum carry into the end zone there is also kind of insane. So, I don't even know how that happens. The CPU automatically scores there, but whatever. Second half, I know running the ball in that spot is stupid. But I just thought we could get it. Is kind of the difference. Ooh, you could have had it if you just ran towards the end zone. Why did you run a post when you had the option? 54-yarder. Nah, we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. Mekhi Hughes wheel. That's where we're going with the football probably. I don't think we can fit that in there. God. Down 21-10. Kind of a must-win game, I would say. Just didn't really find anywhere to go with the football. We can't punt this. Absolutely not going to punt it here. It's probably the last time we have a chance to win if we punt the ball. Fuck. We're averaging, or we're allowing 12.6 yards per carry to the running back. And we just stopped him for no gain. So, seems like our run D is not very good at the moment. It's going to be wide open. And that's going to be pretty bad. It's a really bad spot. Touchdown. Yeah, just too much time. We'll scramble up the middle for it. It's not over yet, but we're not in a good spot at all. We can't get stops when we need to. We really need a turnover, ideally. 3rd and 9. Trying to help everyone. That's a great pass breakup. We got to get a moment here. You got to give me a moment. I'm not letting them not. They tried to not give me a moment. Can't really deal with that. 2nd and 6. They're going to blitz. A screen is a perfect call against the blitz. And we can't find any space. Third and inches. Donovan Dorsey, you got to outrun the defensive tackle. I don't know. I mean, Heisman is insane. We cannot run a defensive tackle in space. What's his speed? Preen, touchdown. Big 3rd down, make the stop. This is a huge play. 3rd and 4. Come on. I mean, the middle couldn't have been more open. Could not have been more open. But this is good, though. They're going to run the ball. I know they've run the ball successfully, but in simulation they have. They haven't actually done it when we've been in the game, for the most part, right? We will get the football back if we can just make tackles. If they pass the ball, we actually could be in some significant trouble. But we're stopping them on the ground. This 3rd down is going to decide our fate. If we can get a stop, we have a chance. And it looks like they're probably going to try and throw for it. 3rd and 8. Our fate on the line. Throwing toward the end zone, and it's picked off by Caleb Ransaw. The only thing they couldn't do was turn over the ball, and that's exactly what they've done. Finally, our best defensive player makes a play. Caleb Ransaw, interception. 2-minute offense. Let's score a touchdown. Oh, Mekhi Hughes is hurt. When is he not? Minus 16 speed. He's on fire, though, but he needs a breather. When is this guy not injured, man? It's pretty insane. 2nd and 5. Get on the move, Dorsey. We're going to throw that on the run. Gunter wide open. Juking back inside. It's a massive play. Oh, my goodness. I was really worried we were over the line. I was just going to scramble for it, but we just took the chance. How is Mekhi Hughes back in the game? I mean, I took him out. He has over 220 yards rushing. No.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
All right, Shoddy Clayton Johnson's into the game. 2nd and 6. Shoddy Clayton Johnson to the next level. Stiff arming inside the 10, still on his feet. Finally wrestled down at the 10-yard line. Clock will move. Field goal, of course, ties the game. But because it's 1st and goal, we're not going to snap this ball for a while. We have 1 timeout. I don't think the time's going to be a factor. I don't think it's going to be a factor at all for us scoring. It will be a factor if we give the ball back to North Texas. So we're going to let this go down a lot. Not to the point of where we're screwed if we don't get it. We had a lane. We chose not to take it. 15 seconds. Mario Williams up the field. We'll call our final timeout. This could have been managed better, probably. The one thing we cannot do other than turn over the ball is take a sack. 10 seconds left. A field goal ties the game, forces overtime. Touchdown gives us the game. And that's exactly what we do. Kai Preen, touchdown. With 6 seconds to play. We'll go up by 4. North Texas will need a touchdown. Nothing else will do. No opportunity for a return either. It could come down to this. Probably not going to run cover 2 hard flat in this spot. Appreciate the suggestion, though. 6 seconds to play. Play over the top. Do not get beat down the field. Here's a shot down the field. And that is knocked down. Incomplete. We win again. Close win, but a team that is higher ranked than we are. We'll get a guaranteed 4-star receiver following this game. Mekhi Hughes with his best game of the season, no question. Rushes for over 220 yards. We needed it. Only 7 incompletions for Donovan Dorsey in this game as well. But what a game for Mekhi Hughes. Banged up, but played great overall. Gunter over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns for Preen. And then defensively, we were all right, to be honest. 22 unanswered in the 4th quarter to win it. That's the type of thing we had not been doing the entire year. We've finally shown a little bit of fight, and we needed to beat North Texas. North Texas was a must-win game. For conference standings, it did not get any more important than that. That was the one team in the entire conference we absolutely needed to beat, and we did. 4-2 now in the conference. I think we're probably done with Recruiter, which means that... Do we not get points? No, it's just not showing for some reason. We're going to unlock Motivator, and that'll be where we go next. The turnaround at Tulane is real. The Tulane turnaround. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. If you look at the American, we're looking okay. 4-2 overall. We have not played FAU, Navy, or Charlotte. The only team above us that we played is North Texas, and we just beat them, obviously. We beat Rice. We beat Temple, did we not? We lost to UAB. But we're on a bit of a roll. So we're just going to continue to try and build momentum here. Navy and Charlotte up next. Can't wait. Show me the 4-star receiver. Terrian Milton from Marrero, Louisiana, joins the class. He's only 6'1" as a physical archetype receiver, but has 95 speed. And is a really nice addition to our class. Mississippi State made a push, and we're up to B. Championship contender. From D to B in just a matter of weeks. The class, though, as I keep saying, is coming together. We now have 6 players in the class. We are currently the number 47 class in the nation. 5th in the American. Look at UTSA. Quantity over quality, as some people think. We're trucking along. It's not going to be the best class we've ever signed. That's for sure. But it really isn't bad. When we add Austin Choice to that, that's going to be really nice. Gabriel Aviles, probably not too far behind. We're on the right track. So we're back in the race on Austin Choice now. If it wasn't included in the video already, he had kind of not included us because our championship contender dropped all the way to a D-. Not good. Do I still have points left over? 10 hours. All right, well, we'll spend those just somewhere randomly, probably with offering scholarships. The recruiting class isn't obviously what we wanted it to be, but we're making the most of it. And if we can continue to win, we are going to set ourselves up for success long term. It's not the season we wanted, but it's not necessarily completely lost, right? We can still make the playoff? Maybe. Okay, I'm not saying for sure, but if we end up winning the conference championship, I mean, there's a possibility that we find ourselves ranked. Here's 3rd and 8. There's a possibility. I'm not saying it's a likelihood even. No, I didn't mean to do that. A is so open. It was so open. I tried to double tap to not throw it, but I just pressed X. I mean, there's no way around it. I meant to hit A. I just didn't. 4th and 8. We're going to go for it from the 26. Second chance. Nope, we lost position. That happens all the time. Well, it's a very different set of results than what could have happened. We took a quick break to eat, and we've lost all that momentum. We're bad again. We're going to lose to 4-5 Navy, which typically I'd really be able to make fun of, but we're 5-5. We're not even much better. They just haven't played the same amount of games we have. All right. 0-0. Interception basically doesn't even matter. Let's find it again. Here we go. Deep shot. Shaz Preston makes the catch, stays on his feet. Another broken tackle for Shaz Preston, and Shaz Preston refuses to go down before the end zone. Oh my God. He's so good. Shaz Preston is so good, dude. I mean, that's why you just throw him the football. These military kids can't handle it. They're not here to play school or football. They're here to play Army, even though it's Navy. They're like a fish out of water in more ways than one, I suppose. Anyway, weird start to this game. Commentary is struggling here as we get later and later and later, and it is 7-7. Don't really like the idea of play action here. I like the idea of Miller staying in the block, Gunter being a receiver, and we're actually going to get him the football. Just got to guarantee the first down. He's actually still going. No, he's not. He was, though, for a minute. And hopefully we score a quick touchdown. I really have never liked this play ever in Madden or college football. These corner routes, I'm never actually able to throw. It's wide open over the middle, but we threw it too late. And it went right to the linebacker as opposed to the wide open receiver. Okay. Yeah, we're playing football. Fucking hell, dude.
Timeout, Navy. Okay, ready?
Please, you can't have the ball in the air and you're still dropping back. You can't be in your back pedal when the ball's already being thrown in your direction. Disappointing. Yeah, but that's what they're going to do. All right. I mean, I've never seen a Navy offense throw the football this much, I'll tell you that. Is this air raid Navy? What am I seeing right now? What's happening? And now they're actually going to run the ball, and we're going to have no answer for it. The misdirection's going to kill us. Play action. Throwing toward the end zone, and it's intercepted by Caleb Ransaw. We got to block. Caleb Ransaw tiptoeing, staying in bounds down the sideline. Quarterback trying to save a touchdown, and he forces back inside, and we'll do exactly that. But a big return for Caleb Ransaw, and we might be capable of points before the half, but we're not. We don't get a chance. Into the second half we go. Red zone alert. Let's see if we can find the end zone. I honestly just want to throw it straight to Chaz Preston. We're going to throw it to Mario Williams. Intercepted. So, I don't know why that was underthrown like that. But it was severely underthrown. And another pick. 3 interceptions. Holy cow. Do we want to win this game? Evidently not. We're just lobbing picks in this one. Third and 9, not really in a spot to run the football, unfortunately. Under pressure. Running back, per usual, because I'm like, we can evade the sack, and we never do. We make it a more challenging field goal for sure, but it's makeable. It's a good kick. Right down the middle. 10-7. Not playing our best football in this one. That's for sure. Not playing our best football. I'd like to be able to run the ball, and they keep giving me 3rd and long. Can't really run the ball on 3rd and long, typically. That's wide open. We're in Tampa 2. Kind of got to know the coverage I call to be able to be user. Touchdown Navy as the air raid Navy offense continues. You're kidding me. 3rd and 5. Losing to Navy after rattling off 4 straight wins would be super annoying. We can't punt the ball in this spot. Absolutely not. 4th and 5, 3 minutes to play. Come on. No. Good throw. Good catch. It's pretty abundantly clear when I make a mistake. On the run for Mario Williams. We got some blocks as well. Mario inside the 30. 3 picks today. Typically going to result in a lot of losses when that happens. Guy Hughes on the outside. We throw that? Oh, nice ball. Super Mario with a great adjustment down to that as well. We really can't take enough time off the clock. So we're going to try and score quickly so that we'll get an opportunity in the event that Navy scores. I feel like our defense has played well enough that Navy's not going to score. Don't fumble, Dorsey. Oh my goodness. That's a tough spot to slide in, though, but if we didn't slide and fumbled it, I would never have heard the end of it. Mekhi Hughes rushing touchdown. Did we score too quickly? We'll find out. Game is on the line. They have 2 minutes. And in college football 25, that's like 30 seconds of real life time. Or, excuse me, let me rephrase that. 2 minutes and 10 seconds is like 5 minutes. It only takes them 30 seconds to score, is kind of what I'm working at here. That just can't be completed. That can't be. Yeah, Navy has not stopped throwing the football. It's bizarre. This is their identity now. And we can't stop them from throwing the football. We're right there, and they just continue to complete passes. Let's play action. Nice stop. Ivory got a hand on it. That's what we need. We need guys to make plays. We've been in the right spot. We've just not been able to capitalize and make a play yet. Ooh, this could be really nice for us. Oh, those speed bursts are not even fair. Okay. I don't know how we're supposed to tackle there when he's just boosting around the field like an alien. That we ran right by it. Okay. Completely ran right by it there. That's my fault. Completely. We just scored. Instantly. I tried to... Okay. Mario Williams touchdown. I don't know what's happening. That was interesting. I mean, we've allowed almost 300 passing yards and will almost for sure allow 300 passing yards to Navy in this one. Kind of insane. That's wide open. And we've allowed them to score instantly again. How do I keep doing that? Oh, man. I'm like not very good in space, it would appear. 42 seconds, 3 timeouts. We'll have a chance to win it on offense. There's the tight end, Gunter, wide open. We get a lot of yards right back. Clock is ticking, though. Throw into the end zone for Preston. It's underthrown. We saw him too late. Mekhi Hughes. That's a tremendous effort. Don't be a flag. It's going to be a hold. What else can it be? Wow, thank you, Dimu. Have you been watching the game, dude? Pick a different one. 15 seconds. I really didn't think we would be called for a hold. And that's kind of where we are right now. Down the field. Incomplete for Mario Williams. We need a touchdown. Where are my receivers? 10 seconds. Man, that holding was pretty rough. Why would we scramble for that? I mean, come on, dude. Have a brain.
Timeout, Tulane.
3rd and 9. Quick out. It's not complete. How do we not complete that? Well, we're going to end up losing this one unless we have a miracle play here. It's got to be for Shaz Preston, and he can't get it. We dropped to Navy. Yeah, I was just pretty horrific in space. That's it. I think the biggest problem with that is I love this country too much to beat our great Navy. And that's something I won't apologize for. That's why I took some of the worst angles imaginable in space to allow touchdowns. And if you think about this from a content creator perspective, as Navy's going to play in the fucking conference title game, if you think about it from a content creator perspective, what drives viewership and subscribers and things like that? I'm glad you asked. Because that's a very obvious comments, right? Engagement, interaction. When I have people that I've never met before criticizing who I am as a person because of the results of a video game, that does well for my channel and my psyche. So we'll play Charlotte here. Final game of the regular season. Pretty incredible year, if I do say so myself. Here we go. Playing Charlotte to end the year. We are not bowl eligible yet. It looked like we were never going to be, and then it looked like we were surely going to be. And now it looks like we won't be. Quite a roller coaster, for sure. Yeah, let's punt on 4th and 2 from midfield. Not even midfield, by the way. Their side of the field. 4th and 2. That's going to be a drop slant. It's just one of those years that really, not a whole lot went right for us. And that's unfortunate, surely. But we'll have another year of development for some of our players. We may end up making a bowl game, as we'll find Gunter for the score. But yeah, it just really wasn't the result we were looking for this year. Obviously, we wanted to be conference champions. We just lost to Navy. I mean, how unserious does it get? It's not very serious. I feel like our defense was pretty awful this year. Our offense was obviously not very good either. Kind of a bad combination. I was more disappointed by the defense, though, to be honest. I really was. I feel like we allowed points in simulation at an extraordinary rate. We didn't really get interceptions this year. We definitely didn't get any sacks. That's a bad combo. I will say, and I break the fourth wall from time to time when doing these videos, but I will say it's tough to be streaming for 5 hours and win 5 games. That's tough. It's just been a tough time. I mean, look at the stands. If that doesn't tell you how the season has gone. I love the double forearm sleeves for the kicker. I mean, what could those possibly even do? Big third down, make a stop. Love our offense here against Charlotte. Good deal. 3rd and 5. All right, all right. He's just gonna spin like crazy. How about tackle him? How about tackle him? I mean, I think, has this not been the least successful season in any series I've done this year? We weren't bowl eligible with Trenton State either in year 1. But I don't know. This was pretty bad. And I'll tell you why. It's the difference in expectations. The expectations were potential, like, surprise national championship this year, to be honest. And I think it's pretty clear that that will not be happening. Pretty clear. Yeah, we were at one point ranked as high as number 13. Safe to say we are no longer. I have no long... I don't know, right, boss? I have no idea. All right. I wish I could have a better attitude about all this, you know? It's just been a particularly tough season. That type of play is infuriating. But it's even though it's infuriating, it's tough to even get mad right now. Like, what's the point in anything, really? We cut or encouraged our best quarterback to transfer. We've been stuck with a true freshman. Thought he was going to be electric after week 1. That did not end up happening. I'm not even playing serious. Like, the entire stream. Maybe if I just looked at a receiver and tried to make a play happen. No, it's not. There's no chance. I mean, we're going to lose to Charlotte. I mean, I wonder, how are we quite this bad? There are more fans in that end zone. That's cool. Did he step out of bounds? We'll give it a chance. Shaz Preston leaping, cannot reel it in. Shaz Preston wins on the other side, though. That's going to float up there because we were taking a shot, trying to step up in the pocket. Mario Williams can't reel it in. That's like several consecutive deep shots. Yeah. There's no anything with the offense right now. Can't make that tackle, touchdown. You know what the worst part about this is? We're down 21-7. I think we're just going to win. I actually think we're going to win. Mario Williams burst off the line, touchdown. I really think this ends up being a win, and we're going to be forced to play a shitty fucking bowl game. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. I'm going to tell you, I don't even want to win at this point. I want to be fired. We're losing Caleb Bransaw. We're going to lose Mario Williams. We're very likely going to lose our superstar running back, Mekhi Hughes. I think Mario Williams wins off the line again. We just can't get it to him. Can we get it to him one time? I gotta realize that we're calling play action in these spots and cancel the play action. 4th and 5. Nice drop. Catch the ball. I'm not asking a lot. Catch the ball. If it hits you in the hands, catch the ball. Yeah, Mardi Gras is canceled. Blowing that up. Okay. Oh, did Mario Williams actually catch that? If we throw deep every play, eventually it works. That's nice. Sacked.
The quarterback is taken down for a sack. A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Sacked? Sacked.
The quarterback is taken down for a sack. A loss of 4 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We're going to have to do, like... I don't know. Something. Under pressure. Mekhi Hughes on the run. We're going to hit him. There's Mekhi Hughes. Broken tackle. Down inside the 10. We're rolling right now. Who could stop us? Nobody. We don't have to be one-dimensional either. We can just run the ball here. Has Mekhi Hughes made anybody miss in space the entire year? I feel like I know the answer. I feel like it's no. It's very tough. It just feels like nothing has worked the entire season. Feels like we can't run. Feels like we can't throw. Donovan Dorsey, touchdown. We're going to tie things up at 21, and we're going to be forced to make a stop. Dude, I don't even want to. Down goes the quarter. That's the first sack we've seen in maybe, what, 8 games? It feels like it, doesn't it? 2nd and 17. We still have Ivory into his back pedal. With the ball in the air. 3rd and 5. Sorry. If you give the quarterback 20 minutes to throw the ball, what do you think's going to happen? Yeah, the power of friendship is carrying us to victory here. We're about to lose at home to Charlotte and not be bowl eligible. So that's a thing. Yeah, we're not going to fumble in that spot. This is what you'd call field goal range at this point. We're going to run commit. And we're going to call timeouts.
Timeout, Tulane. On the ready. The ball carrier is the running back.
It's a bad play to allow. 3rd and 3. I mean, this is a run commit all day. We need a play. So we'll allow a touchdown. That could be worse. Giving up a touchdown is not even bad in that spot. Can we get that there? Shaz Preston sideline. Floated it. Sacked. We got to call a timeout.
Timeout, Tulane.
Surely one of my receivers gets open. I think Shaz Preston actually did, but the safety's there. They doubled him up, and it's going to be 4th and 14. Gosh, I would hate to not be bowl eligible. Oh, that would stink. 4th and 14. Season on the line, but, like, it already was. There's the tight end. Good throw, as always, from the boys. And that's going to be the game and the season. We finish 5 and 7 in what ends up being a season to forget. This was a brutal one. Well, Choice is back out. We really needed to keep winning, and we just kept losing. So, one of those things. That's kind of what happens sometimes. You want things, and it doesn't happen. But we're about to get some commitments. Gonna land some really talented 3 stars. So that's something to be really excited about. That's what I dream about. Hey, these 3 stars sure can play. In 3 years, with a little bit of development, they're going to be ready to go. And I don't know about you guys, but that makes me really excited to hop on and play again. It's just the excitement of some 3 stars who really just want an opportunity, you know? Don't meet the playing style. We didn't get enough interceptions this season. It's going to be another guy we can't get. Can you play? Ooh, a safety with 84 speed. Let's get you back there. How do I get you on campus tomorrow? Ooh, let's sell F proximity to home. That feels like an excellent idea. Yeah, not our best season. I know I've kept a really good attitude about it, and it's been admirable. But deep down, I've been deeply unhappy about the way this season has gone. I'll share with you guys that information. We do get Nick Jimenez, 3-star right guard from Miami, and 3-star defensive tackle Brett Brandenburg from Pennsylvania. Oh man, this class is excellent. Yeah, I mean, this was the season. Yeah, you're fired. We're going to keep Brian Cruz. He's an elite recruiter. We need a new offensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator didn't do a great job. We do get Tyler Kiselak. Hate to recruit a guy named Tyler, though. Those guys are never athletic. But, you know what? He's a 4-star running back from Miami. We do lose Choice to Alabama. And Hawker, I don't remember ever recruiting too much. But Cade Klubnik wins the 2025 Heisman. Wowee. We do have some job offers here. They're all downgrades. We're not accepting any type of coordinator job. We're not accepting anything. And I'll tell you why. Because this Tulane team will win a national championship. We will. I know we will. I feel it in my plums. I know it's going to happen. Give me the Central Florida pipeline. That's what I want. Jason Hicks. It's a good job. It's a good opportunity. Come to Tulane. It'll be a good time. All right, early National Signing Day, though. We can see some dev traits. Show me some elite dev traits to put a smile on my face. Yes! Gordon Spoon, elite dev trait. Number 2 player in the nation, so it's not all bad. Boogie Finger, impact. That was almost a certainty. Derek Tung's impact. Star for Ezekiel Kwanjo and Lonnie Tant. Impact for Terry and Milton. Austin Choice, we lost out on at elite. Oh boy. Nick Jimenez has impact, as does Christian Hawker. Brett Brandenburg with impact. Kropog we won't be able to get. Kiselak with impact. This is one that we didn't really hype up too much, but we do add a pretty talented quarterback in this class. Gabriel Aviles from Midlothian, Texas, has committed to Tulane. The D+ championship contender is a real eyesore, if I'm honest. Did we get the OC? We did it. Jason Hicks, welcome to Tulane. Welcome to New Orleans. He's not much of a recruiter, which we knew about. But can he motivate the guys? No. What do you do? Oh. No. That was Gene Dangus. He is a motivator. Excellent. We needed motivator. We had recruiter. That's great stuff. Oh, we do have another player. 3-star right tackle Melvin Ayu from Wisconsin. A guard and Tony Ferreira from Texas. Sterling Woodrum's a 3-star linebacker from Tampa. We probably have the number 1 class in the American, right? Feels like we would. Feels like we would. We end up with a pretty decent recruiting class overall, and that's pre-transfer portal, which we could potentially land some really good players in the portal. If we check out the college football playoff bracket, it's going to be Wisconsin and Kansas State playing for it all. Kansas State, they're unbelievable in this game. Every single year, Kansas State comes to play. Wisconsin-Kansas State playoff is... If that happens next year, I'm going to tell you, I'll be shocked. There's no way around it. I'll be absolutely blown away. And we do add another 3-star, Trey Kalu from Orlando, and the outside linebacker Marvin Wick from San Diego. So the class is really, filling out. We've lost Coach Prestige. We are currently at risk of transfer for a lot of good players on our team, including the 5-star Thaddeus Speed, who we got last year. Kansas State beats Wisconsin in an overtime thriller to win the national championship, 51-49. Goodness. What a game. All right, you know what? Maybe I would see that game. We had the 3-star center Dalton Ring from South Carolina. Camp Pendleton. Thaddeus Speed transferring would be devastating. We will see who's leaving. Well, this isn't great. So, unfortunately, we do lose Thaddeus Speed. He's going to transfer. We've been cleaned out a little bit. Mekhi Hughes to the draft. He'll be a first-round pick. Great for him. Thaddeus Speed, though. That's a pretty devastating loss. 5-star corner with 97 speed. Yeah, I mean, that was a bad year. That was a bad year. Losing Thaddeus Speed is like the last thing I needed, It was just one more thing. Maybe we have interest in the transfer portal. All right. We actually have some pretty good players in here. Jamari Hawkins, Destin Hill, Bodie Calhoun, all with interests. Samuel Mpemba. He was a 5-star, I believe. But yeah, pretty awful season. There is no silver lining. We sucked. Draft results. Mekhi Hughes was a first-round pick, as was Emory Jones. Mario Williams went in the 3rd. Caleb Bransaw went in the 4th. So we've lost our 4 best players. We don't exactly have reinforcements on the way. We do get Luis Jacques from Minnesota. Austin Rashad from San Diego, defensive tackle. The coach prestige thing's tough. Losing Thaddeus Speed is actually devastating. Devastating stuff. We're trying to bring in Destin Hill. We can scout these guys now. We have so many points. 91 speed. I mean, he's like Mario Williams in a way. And we should have pretty good speed from Jamari Hawkins. Only 92. But he looks pretty good. Bodie Cahoon looks pretty awesome in between the tackles. Speed is not exactly top tier. How are we looking on both of these guys? 2nd for Jamari Hawkins. So, unfortunately, might not be getting him. Maybe, though, because he likes proximity to home, play style for sure. Probably pro potential is the other one. I swear I did the 40. So we'll do that. There's a chance we could get him. There's a chance. Our pro potential is in a great spot with those players being drafted. So I really do love that. And we have to look for any possible silver lining at this point because there's nothing else to hold on to. We do get the tight end Akeem Kolo-Watanji. Is that how we're going to be saying that? I'm assuming that's a soft G, but the more I think about it, the more I think it's not. Destin Hill's close to a commitment. It's going to be tough to beat out Clemson for Jamari Hawkins, but that's okay. Bodie Calhoun's going to be joining the class, which is nice. And we are inching closer to National Signing Day. 4-star transfer linebacker Bodie Calhoun does end up joining us, as does Destin Hill. Jamari Hawkins goes to Clemson. I'm okay with that. We really didn't need to take multiple transfer receivers. I think we were just fine with the one. And we'll continue to go here. Do get the 3-star right tackle Sam Philly Moatu. That's probably closer. The Hawaiian names can give me some trouble. Or looking. National Signing Day. We do have up to 20 skill points, by the way. We'll go through our class and the dev traits one more time. Elite for Gordon Spoon. And we will be able to see more as well. Finger has impact. So does Tongue. Star for Quanjo. Tant has star as well. Terry and Milton with impact. And so does Gabriel Aviles. And Melvin Ayu. Philly Moatu. Why do I keep saying A2? I don't want to say that. Philly Moeatu is what I want to say. Is normal. Impact for Tony Ferreira and Nick Jimenez and Dalton Ring. Impact for Luis Jacques and Trey Kalu and Brett Brandenburg and Austin Rashad and Sterling Woodrum and Tyler Kiselak and Akeem Kolo-Matangi. Maybe I'll say with a gi. Normal for Marvin Wick. Bodie Calhoun has impact. So does Jamari Hawkins, who is not in our class. But Destin Hill actually does have star. We don't have much time for him to develop, but that's nice. We were an 85 overall. And now we're an 81. We've lost so much. Gordon Spoon's a pretty good player, though. But this is time for position changes. Oh, Tan is a 76. That's not bad. We need help off the edge so badly, so we'll throw him at left end. And then Boogie Finger. Such an insane name. What else could you even do that's not quarterback? No, you're a QB. That's why athlete is sometimes so stupid. Because these guys really can't do anything else. We're going to put like an 82 speed corner out there? Like, what are you talking about? There's literally no way. We do have a lot of quarterbacks, though. Can any one of these guys do anything different? Not really. We just have a ton of quarterbacks. And most of them are not good. Although Gabriel Aviles is a 75 as a true freshman. I don't know if I can take another year of Donovan Dorsey, but he is the best quarterback on the roster. It isn't even that close. Halfback is disastrous. Well, there's always next year, right? This was a really bad season for both recruiting and winning games. And on top of that, I will also share with you that it's going to carry into next season. The fact that we have D+ championship contender to start and C coach prestige is really, really, really bad. It really doesn't get a whole lot worse than that. We're going to save our coach points. But here we go. Shaz Preston goes up to a 90. Donovan Dorsey somehow has been upgraded. He's up to a 79 overall. We did get a boost for Roy Homer as well. But the accuracy for Donovan Dorsey is pretty much unchanged. We go from 3.5 to 3-star prestige. Going down in prestige is never good. I will say that. Running back is really, really, really bad. Really bad. Receiver is not good. We do have Destin Hill now, though. Receiver's not good. Here's the thing, though, is almost nothing on this team is. Shadre Hurst went up to an 84, which is quite nice. But this team is really, really bad. Landry Cannon, we kicked out to right tackle. He's an 80+, which isn't terrible. But, oh, yeah. It's going to be more challenging this next season. It's not great. Lorenzo Enkra is probably going to play a lot. He was redshirted, right? Did we not slap the red shirt on him and he appeared in games? Oh. Just one thing after the next. We only have freshman defensive tackles, which, yep. Our linebackers got no boosts. We're going to start the true freshman, Gordon Spoon, more than likely. Corner got a little bit of a boost, though. That's nice. Trayvon Palmer up to an 85 is really good. And Tashawn Colley, who was a linebacker, we've moved to safety, up to an 81, despite not having top-end speed. We've really set ourselves back here. I mean, wow. We really set ourselves back. But that is pretty much going to do it for this episode, guys. We don't even have a full roster. We're, of course, going to be staying in the American. Try to conquer that animal the next episode. Wow. Well, it's been a pleasure. No, it hasn't. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.